one of the baddest men.
They call me the kangaroo.
Yeah. Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better ask about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, host of the showman. Still silly sauce for the show with. Till then, it's half moon open. Sometimes go takes like a snowman. No proof, I'm a lie about a molding. No proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded again. What is in store? Like under the seat of the driver's side floor, it's Gucci's galore. So many more from 6 in the Mars, never more. Man, if I'm honest, the damage is done. Silly sauce on unlimited funds. Join us on Twitch for unlimited fun. J Fig Marcos, you with it or what?
Tobin, give two who Tobin is.
Oh, I think Low Dog's mad about last night. Why? I mean, he stunk.
I mean,
And
like,
so he comes in, he gives me this attitude with the intro of the show. I'm just like, hey, let's keep the main thing of who we're supposed to be mad at, not old Tobes.
if I may, if we look back on this year, everything that we conclude with this team, we saw early on in the year, we refused to accept it.
I would say that they're losing differently now, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like I would say,
Right.
I would honestly say the All-Star break has not bared a better team than what they were.
Especially not defensively.
The only thing I would say that's been better since the All-Star break has been the play of Jimmy Butler. But other than that, which they didn't have last night,
right.
But no, I would say I can't remember the exact number of it. I'll see if I have it on my phone here, but it was like Anthony Chang had wrote in the Miami Herald today that the Heat have already like matched the amount of double-digit losses since the All-Star break, which has been 17 games that they had all year before that.
Right.
So it has been very noticeable that when they lose, they're getting drubbed.
Right.
And that's been here it is. The Heat is out 8-9 since the All-Star break and has 6 double-digit losses during that 17-game stretch. Miami had just 7 double-digit losses in the 59 games before the break.
Right.
And it's been noticeable. It's
Yes.
been noticeable. Like that, not just that they lose, but like they've been getting huge deficits. They've been they have been letting teams blow them out. Because one of the things that's been the staple of the season, I would say beforehand, was a lot of close games. No matter what, close, they'll either win, lose, bounce here or there. Now, when they lose, like it's usually not very competitive. Now they got it. Like they put some window dressing on yesterday. Like Tyler Hero, credit to him yesterday. The only guy who crossed over the border with his talents and wasted effort on Tyler. It was one of Tyler's best games of the season. He was. It wasn't Luda and Riot stuff. Like he was awesome. Right. He was setting dudes up. He was making shots all over the place. And it just everybody else. Bam. Kevin Love. Gabe Vincent apparently was playing hurt. Lowry. Vic. Strus. The whole lot of them.
You know,
ugh.
If I could look at one thing, they're all tarantulas on the other side.
Oh yeah.
and so the rebounding was ridiculous. Like I was getting so annoyed.
Yeah.
And then
how about dude who just wedged the ball on a dunk? I didn't even know you could do that.
And then
that's amazing.
And then if you look at the Heat, and they lost that game with a team that didn't shoot the three well at all.
No, it wasn't the three. Turnovers, fast break points,
right?
Second chance
points in the paint.
Yeah.
But you know they only had 2 players that were in double digits.
The Raptors,
the Heat.
Oh, the Heat. Yeah.
No, the Raptors had 5.
Yeah, the Heat had Bam. It was, and by the way, Bam. It was like he put some window dressing on that at the end. Like Bam stunk yesterday. And honestly,
it was Bam and Tyler. That's it.
Yeah, but Bam's like Bam showed up for that last 4 minute where they almost got it to like they got it to 10, and then there was a possession where they missed 4 wide open shots. Would have cut it to single digits, and then on the other side, I think Pirtle got a layup, made it 12. And so it was over from there. But Bam, I thought in that third quarter, some of the worst basketball I've seen him play. He has not been playing to his capabilities since the All-Star break.
Toronto has three Bams.
That's fine, but this isn't just
this game.
Like Fred VanVleet was blowing past Bam.
Right.
Fred VanVleet has not exactly been lighting the world on fire this year. And yesterday what was frustrating about watching Bam was like, you could tell it was like stuff was getting in his head. Like he would like miss a jumper. He like threw up his arms. I don't know if he thought he got fouled or whatnot. And then like flew out of nowhere to try and block a ball that was going over the backboard from Siakam, and he got called for goaltending. I'm like, what did you do that for? Like he was just so in his head all over the place. And yeah, I don't know what it's been since he's come back from the All-Star break. He's been okay. He's been good, but he's not playing at his All-Star level. He's not even close to that. And yesterday was truly subpar. I mean, really, really bad. And Tyler was a man alone trying to keep it going for the team.
That is the definition of looter and riot.
What do you mean?
You have a great game and it didn't matter because nobody else is doing it.
Nah, but like he was the only reason like why it wasn't a 30-point game. Like he really was. He really like it was. He couldn't miss. He was setting up his teammates. It wasn't like this inefficient game where like he shot 40 shots. Like just nobody else showed up. What are you supposed to do?
I know this is where we are. You know, like if you don't get to the 6th seed and you have to do the play-in, you're going to be nervous. Not because they can't win.
Let me tell you something about the play-in.
Because the way they play, they can lose to anybody.
Let me tell you about the play-in.
What?
They don't want the Heat.
You know who had a great game?
Who?
Cody Zeller.
Yeah.
11 minutes.
11 minutes of intangibles. That's what he gives you.
7 rebounds, 6 points in 11 minutes.
He does. Like, listen.
How big is that mask? Because he doesn't have a small.
No, he's got a big melon on him.
Right.
He's got a big melon on him. Anyway, let's get some more headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store, love? Palmetto Ford. Did you have your toys or did Len
He's bringing them out.
We know trucks.
All right.
That's Miami Heat playing version. Black Doom.
The Panthers, they're also taking on Toronto tonight. The Maple Leafs.
And they're also doing the Heat thing. Ever since ever since you went over there and talked to Bob, things have been
I didn't
terrible.
go over there. We joined via the magic of Zoom.
Ever since you talked to Bob.
Not fair.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Ever since you talked to Bob, they've been on a slide.
That's not exactly
that
true.
That is exactly true.
They were playing kind of like 500, and now they've been in a 4-game losing streak the last.
After you talked to him.
Yeah, but okay, so what? Like, that's just the line of demarcation for time?
Yeah.
The first game after I talked to them, they won.
Wasn't that the game they won 9-5?
No.
Okay.
That was like 3 games later.
That was a good game.
Exciting. Very exciting.
All right, I'm just saying.
I just don't think it's fair. Like, I mean, the Panthers have been a disappointment all year. It's not my fault.
I'm starting to get nervous, man. I said that their season.
Ekblad, you suck!
You're a traffic cone.
Traffic cone, Ekblad!
It's hard to be a traffic cone in hockey because you're always moving.
Sliding.
It is hard to be a traffic cone.
Sliding
Oh, my
enough.
God.
And I've never heard that. Like, it's easy to tell in basketball, right?
Yep.
Because the ball blows right by you. You can easily say somebody's a traffic cone. But in hockey, they're going a million miles a minute all the time. To call somebody a traffic cone has to be the biggest insult in hockey. How you're moving constantly.
Marlins, they open up the season tomorrow against the New York Mets. Sandy Alcantara is on the hill against Max Scherzer. 4:10 first pitch. We'll be broadcasting live from Lone Depot Park.
That's a good matchup.
Good matchup.
So what are we doing for the game?
What do you mean?
Are we in? Are we good? Or are they going to kick us out and say, go get a ticket?
I mean,
It is the Marlins.
I'm a VIP, dude.
Yeah,
It is the Marlins.
But
I found out yesterday, old Tobes,
Yeah.
running a t-shirt toss.
What?
Yep.
Do they just keep
You
adding
just
to
keep
your list
getting
of things
better
to
and
do?
better things
I'm
to
running
do.
a t-shirt toss,
Nice.
dude.
Well, next thing he's going to tell us is, I forgot to tell y'all, I'll be dressed as Billy the Marlin.
I actually,
Tom!
my new side job.
Side side job.
New side
Yeah.
job.
You
I'm
work, for
actually-
the, you work for the Marlins, dude. Is that
I
what
don't
you're
understand
telling
what
us?
happened. I was like, really? I thought you guys just want me to
So
five.
one
Nope.
man show.
T-shirt toss. I
Yeah.
got a lot of games I get to be part of.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't ask Marcos, the
The
king of
game
games.
show.
So,
jealous?
they don't know yet.
Jealous?
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm running to by the and so like what I want to do is I want listeners who are there tomorrow, because I'm sure we got a bunch of listeners who are going to go to the game. I want I'm going to give favoritism to somebody who shouts boots on the ground.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
If somebody shouts Goosey's galore,
You get a gun. You
Yeah.
get a shirt. Are you shooting?
I think it's a toss. I
Wait,
don't know if
I was
it's
getting ready to say it. They got to let you redneck the little
Oh,
contraption.
if I was allowed to use a T-shirt gun, dude,
Oh,
Because
God.
his
Yeah,
whole
because
thing would
that's the dream.
Tobin's whole thing would be, I need something with enough power to get to the upper deck.
So he just
Nice.
goes, Rats of a ship! That guy's getting a T-shirt.
What if they scream, "You're dead to me"?
T-shirt.
Yeah,
T-shirt.
t-shirt. for sure.
T-shirt.
Anything show worthy, that's
Yeah.
it.
That's getting a T-shirt.
You can say half moon. and
Wait.
we'll
What
say-
is Schmeeth and Schmolnick?
Go to hell!
Yeah.
It's Schmeethan!
So, are we going to meet in our same meeting place?
I mean, we're doing the broadcast there, first of all. So, like,
Oh,
what do you
in
mean,
our,
we gonna meet?
are we doing it in the perch up
I
there?
don't know.
That's what I'm
I think
saying.
we're in the booth. I think we're in the booth is where we're doing the broadcast tomorrow.
Whose booth?
The Marlins booth.
Oh, and then they going to run us up out of there?
I don't know.
Oh, you?
I mean, they're not running any of us up out of there. Like, I'm there for the game. I'm sure you guys are gonna be there for the game too. I'm not gonna kick you out.
They're escorting us out.
Nobody's
Just know
escorting
that.
you guys out.
Yeah. You know how to, like, the Heat do that. We go in the morning, they say, hey, be out of here by 5. We got payers coming in. People paying coming in.
They don't do that.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
What if we go over there during the day?
What if
when
we
we
not over
park?
during the day?
When we
We
park.
go there before the season starts.
All right, fine.
Don't worry.
I'm always worried when you're involved.
Why?
Because
I'm sure. Look, dude, they're not gonna kick us out after that. I'm doing the T-shirt toss.
they'll say he can't do the T-shirt toss. Why? He
I
doesn't have a
wanna toss
ticket.
T-shirts. Okay.
We'll take a quick break. You guys can text the show at 305-567-0560. You're streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. The channel is Miami 560 WQAM. Back with more after this. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. Take you up until 2 o'clock here on the program.
I got to tell you,
Yes, sir.
we have some very interesting conversations during the break.
What you talking about?
We talked about bitter honey.
Gross.
Yeah, it's a candy as a kid.
I've never heard of what you were talking about.
Bit of honey. Yeah, I had to because I
Hush,
thought you
hush,
said
hush,
bitter
bits
honey.
of honey.
Okay.
No, because it really doesn't taste like honey.
Why do they always say hush hush hush?
That's how they talk, dude.
It really doesn't sound like it tastes like honey. And
So it's just honey. It's just like
I can't explain it. But I will say this. It is one of those candies that you eat that if you have a loose tooth, it's coming out.
And a retainer.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's the worst. I
Are
don't
you
even
still
remember.
talking about the honey.
Yes, because it's bitter honey, but it's not honey.
Why'd they make it in the first place?
I don't know. It's like I can't explain the
Who
taste.
asked for it?
I don't know. Look,
Honey sucks.
Look, as a kid, right?
Yep.
If your nana or your mima or your aunt or favorite friend's mom say, "You guys want a piece of candy?" You just say yes.
yeah, but aren't you supposed to just like put it in your pocket, or are you like
Yeah.
watching you eat it?
You better eat that in front of me.
What?
You know what? Do it.
I
Test
will.
it out. Yeah.
I'm gonna see what happens. But
Wait, you
Watch
Are
you
you-
eat it.
honey sucks though. Like it's not even the best. Like honey bun, way better. Honey boo boo, way better than that. Like honey is just garbage. No one likes honey.
Honey the movie
What do you-
with Jessica
I don't
Alba.
think
Oh, that's a good one.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like you're coming out quite strong here and saying honey is garbage. Like honey is
What's honey?
delightful.
Well, okay,
What do you
well,
put
No, it's
honey
not.
honey's
What do you
good
mean?
when you're sick,
The only
though.
time I eat honey is for a hot
Winnie
toddy.
the Pooh, dude.
And
No one
the
likes
only
honey.
time I eat honey is when I have a hot toddy.
Yeah, but if you need honey for certain ingredient, honey mustard. If you need
Oh,
honey,
that's
yeah,
good.
That
yeah.
sucks.
Oh,
if you want
Honey
some-
mustard sucks.
you want a
that's
little
Honey barbecue, honey
Little
mustard.
honey-
I don't need sweet
little
with
honey
my.
little honey dip if you want on
Honey
some
dip.
on some chicken nuggets. Oh, delightful. They don't really do just
Honey
honey anymore.
dip?
Yeah, you never dip some
They used to
chicken
do
nuggets
it
in
at
honey?
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Way.
Yeah,
Nah, I do
that's
it.
disgusting. You
I
don't
go
think
sweet
that's
and sour sauce.
dip
Obviously
dipping
not.
honey?
Barbecue.
I do. You know what I like? They quit making it. Just hot mustard, just spicy mustard.
It's also gross.
I think that one was good. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Nah. You guys got it all wrong.
I think
Sweet
you
and
got. I mean, like
But
sweet and
honey-
sour is the goat. I mean,
That's
there's
the
no,
goat, right?
there's
No,
no,
it's
there's no.
not.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it
the
is.
goat.
Not
dude.
sweet and sour is
That's the
sucks.
goat.
Sweet and sour with chicken
What?
nuggets.
Each
is
I'm
the
a-
best.
bite, I go sweet and sour. Then the next bite, barbecue, and then I go back and forth.
You sound
Wow.
ridiculous.
Wow.
First of all,
You dancing
I'm
or
an
something?
adult.
Is that a nugget dance?
That's what I do when I eat my nuggets.
I'm an adult.
Mhm.
And when I'm eating my meat, I want savory. And when I'm
Chicken
going
nuggets.
sweet, I'm going dessert. I don't like.
But you
Yeah,
barely
but
like
you
dessert.
exactly. You don't like dessert. You're not.
I like dessert. I
you're not-
just
you're
don't
not-
like.
Can I just tell you something?
What?
You're not a lover of sweets.
I do. Do love sweets.
No, you don't.
Here,
No, you don't.
let me tell you
No,
my
you
my go time.
You don't love sweet.
This time of year,
You treat sweets.
That's why he's
the
okay
eggs.
giving it up for Lent.
No,
No,
let me,
that's not true.
it is true. You treat sweets like Mike Mordecai, like a pinch hitter every now and then,
what?
a utility role guy. You know,
No, what are you,
you
talking
treat it
about?
like John Birdie.
This
It's true.
is like championship season. This is March Madness for me because I like peanut butter eggs.
Oh,
I like-
stop.
What?
You get them after Easter anyway.
Yeah, enough of the eggs.
Yeah.
Too.
You waiting for them eggs.
I might just bring him in. I might bring him to the stadium tomorrow just to toy with you. Just be like,
Oh.
Won't even bother me. I don't like cake because I don't like that icing. The icing is
you don't.
disgusting.
Yeah, I know, and you don't like ice
What's
cream.
going on,
But-
dude?
I eat ice cream, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not.
but
I'm not like,
it's-
ooh, gotta have some ice cream.
Like
Yeah,
I
but
said, you
you
treat it
don't-
like Mike Mordecai.
You don't like froyo either.
Yeah, you don't.
What do you like?
Marcos,
He don't even like
You're
toppings
gr-
on his froyo.
you're a grown ass man.
Honey
Stop
froyo.
saying fro.
Too many syllables.
Honey froyo, good.
Honey froyo.
Ew.
Yeah,
what?
dude, honey
No
froyo.
way, dude.
That's a terrible take.
I'd rather have normal bunches of oats instead of honey
Do you-
bunches of oats.
You know what? I think.
Oh, honey bunches
Nut
of oats,
Cheerios.
great cereal.
wait.
Those are good.
Those are good.
I
Those are
think-
good.
that bees all over the world just flew
Yeah.
by and shook their head. Honey, ice cream.
Yeah,
Why
that's
not?
disgusting.
This is what
Yeah,
all
I
of
think
our
you killed
work.
it there, to be
Yeah.
honest.
That's
Right.
gross, dude.
What do you mean?
Honey ice cream.
Yeah,
I
honey
think
ice
one of
cream.
the funniest things was the Stugotz was a bee-acider.
Nature Bee? Remember when that guy used to call in? We had him call in for like live call-ins for Sid, and he was like in Honolulu.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, what do you get? He's getting up at like 4 a.m. to
He's gotta
call in for his live read.
Yeah.
Crazy. Legend, though. Legend.
Yeah. So, big news.
Yeah.
D Wade.
Going to the Hall of Fame.
Going to the Hall of Fame.
Ooh.
It was just a long time coming.
Well,
You
it's
know
getting
what's coming.
announced. It's getting announced this weekend. It's getting announced.
So
it's a monster class, but I like the fact that he is on top of all of the announcements.
well,
it's
most
him.
would consider he's the third best shooter.
Full time Dirk Nowitzki. Nah, you're going after D Wade. Greg Popovich going in as well.
So Dirk didn't go in?
Yeah, he went in.
Okay, yeah.
But he's being lit. But like on all the headlines, D Wade is numero uno.
Right. So who went? Dirk,
Dirk,
D-Wade.
Powell,
Pop,
Pop,
Pop.
and I believe Candace Parker.
Yeah. Was she the first one to dunk? She was the first one to dunk.
I think isn't that Lisa Leslie?
I was
Lisa
gonna say, that's
Leslie. Lisa Leslie.
So stacked class.
Yep.
Stacked class. A lot of people D Wade's he kicked their ass. So that's good.
Or kicked his ass.
Once.
Yeah, once.
And it was LeBron's fault. He didn't kick his ass.
It's true.
It's true. No, it is true. You go look at D Wade's stats.
The wall of JJ Barea.
Yeah, like come on. It was LeBron's fault.
People don't
No
forget.
show. People don't forget. Hey, if we're gonna give him his flowers, we got to talk about his failures. You know,
wow.
FNF.
We don't
write that down.
talk about Jordan's failures.
You know,
Because he did fail for like 6 years.
okay.
I don't know if he failed.
I mean, you wouldn't know it because in the Last Dance, it was they breezed by it.
That's
They
true.
breezed by it all the way until he started winning championships when he was like 27.
They're like, he won a dunk contest and then a championship.
You know, I don't know how long D Wade failed.
2
2
years.
2 years.
2 years.
Wow.
And by the way, would have only taken him one if his ribs didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, and rookie year, he did win a
He
playoff
could
game.
he could have they could have easily brought Shaq and won 2 championships and then shipped Fat Shaq off.
Yep.
But because of the way
Because
it
he
ended
got
the
hurt.
first year,
Yeah,
now you got but he was still gone up for 2 years.
pretty much.
Yep.
Still deserves to be in the rafters.
He was big.
Did you see, by the way, he got his hip replaced.
Whoa, I did see that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Already in the gym,
Big hip.
though.
It's a big hip.
That
It's a
is a
big
big hip.
Said he's coming for all the LA fitness ballers.
Ooh.
Better watch out.
Well, the first thing you got to do, Shaq, is drop a couple of LBs.
He's been looking good though.
Him and Chuck.
Yeah. He's been looking good. But yeah, that is awesome. D Wade going to the Hall of Fame. Not surprised.
No, not
I kind of want to go.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want to go. Where is it? Massachusetts?
You can go.
I hope not.
Is it in Massachusetts?
I don't know if I
That's
can
a
go.
downside.
I don't know if I can go with you. You can go. Isn't that something?
I understand that.
Isn't that the most amazing thing?
Hmm?
That the Hall of Fame of basketball is in Boston.
Is it in
Springfield.
Boston?
Nah, it's in
Springfield.
Springfield, yeah.
Okay.
Homer Simpson there.
Oh,
Okay. I mean, what do we like dancing around the edges?
You worried?
I'm not worried.
Jalen Brown.
I'm just saying. Jalen Brown's worried and he plays there.
Just get me out of here.
And he's not the first player to say that.
No.
And for some reason, they just ignore it, right? They just blow right by it.
He's just in a mood today, Jalen. Don't worry. He'll be fine. We'll give him an ovation.
He was not amused.
No, he wasn't. He was not
I
at
don't
all.
blame him. Good for him, though. Good for him. Like, you think, if you just chat me up and clap me up a game that takes away all of my experiences that I had in this town,
Mhm.
he cannot wait to get the hell up
He
out of
can't wait to get out of there.
And guess what?
Hmm?
They're going to be bad if he's not there.
That's why I'm tagging it. Tagging it.
Any other way else you tagging?
Luca. And I tell you who else.
Oh, he's upset.
Might be one of upcoming close. Dame Dollar.
Ooh,
shut him down for the
shut him
season.
down.
They shut him down for the season for the last half dozen games. And
Why?
because they're trying to tank.
And he ain't about that.
It's not about that.
So here's what I was.
You got to feel like he's eventually.
Would you tag? You don't tag Dame. You don't have to tag Dame because Dame he pretty much keeps it real. He says he wants to be there. I take him at his word. If you hear something, then you can put the ears on them streets to hear what's happening.
Yeah, I want to put the ear
I'm
on the
not
street.
tagging Luca.
Why?
as great as Luka is, he's a bit of a diva.
Oh, he's a diva.
Right.
Yeah, so's Jimmy.
Oh no, different type of diva though.
How so?
Because Jimmy may complain, Jimmy may curse, Jimmy may get mad, but Jimmy plays all out all the time. Luka, every time something happened, he have a 5-minute conversation while everybody else playing basketball.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't do it. No,
he makes up for lost
no,
time. though.
right? No.
You're not. Let me just say this: you're not interested in Luka Doncic playing for the Heat. Just not your type of dude.
I'm trying to make him a Heat type of dude.
Make
Right.
it happen. We're gonna have Gogi here.
Is this happening again?
Dude,
Hmm?
Gogi is 50 damn years old.
don't
Let
care,
him
dude.
go.
I don't care.
Let him
I
go.
miss him.
You don't miss him. You
I-
just said he was dead to you a week ago.
No, that's not true.
You did.
When he went to the Bucks,
Yeah.
I wasn't happy about it.
He seems to be very happy.
I know. They got him.
I mean, you know what's crazy about this basketball season? In
Mhm.
all honesty, what's crazy? We talk about everything. We talking about LeBron. We talking about Golden State. We talking about, ooh, look who's tanking. We talk about the Knicks resurgence. We talk about the Nets still hanging in there. We talk about Boston just like they're looking like they're struggling or whatever. Jaylen Brown or whatever. The Milwaukee Bucks just have gone through this season bulldozing everybody, and we just go, that's Milwaukee. There's no-
Boring.
Isn't that crazy? There's never been any talk about Milwaukee.
The only thing that I found interesting is that Giannis is horny. That's it.
He is very,
Very horny.
Why is he? Why is
I
he
don't
like
know.
this?
Giannis is very in love. Good for him.
Yeah, for sure.
He
What does
goes
that have to do about being horny?
goes on Mrs. Giannis's Instagram all the time with emojis.
Yeah. Also, wasn't he trying to like copyright certain like weird?
Yeah,
things?
yeah, yeah. He wanted a Greek freak in the sheets.
Yeah, like wasn't it something strange?
Yeah, like Giannis is gonna be like he's making a bunch of love products.
I don't know what's going on.
Bam might want to beat him to it. The Bam Bam room, something like that.
Ooh.
know? Maybe they can collab.
Instead of the brick room.
Oh, that'd be nice. I don't know what's going on with him. He might need a slump buster.
Hey. They're available.
Sheesh. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. We're streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. The channel Miami 560 WQAM. Take you up until 2 o'clock. Hey, music fans, 3 Doors Down coming to Meisner Park in Boca this September, and we've got your chance to win tickets. All you have to do is go to the contest page at WQM.com and enter, and you could be seeing 3 Doors Down. This is a Live Nation show. Those tickets courtesy of Live Nation. For more great concerts, go to livenation.com. Are you happy now? Is it moving?
No, because you know what? Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
There is no problem.
Oh, professional J-Fig is trying to tell me how to do everything, and then I just hit a button and it worked. I say, oh, tap lock. All that other stuff was garbage. I didn't need all that other stuff. I said, how do I make my
showing you
camera
how to
move?
move it yourself.
I didn't want to move it myself. I wanted to move mine.
I just want to know why you're such a child when it
I
comes to
am
technology.
no longer going over.
Over.
He's making fun of the way I say things.
Well,
He says it's the Hispanic and Latina in me.
Oh, no. Yes.
Hmm.
You pronounce V's like B's. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, I've never thought of J-Fig as having a very thick accent.
Accent?
But she still pronounces her V's like B's.
Well, listen, I mean, I don't even know how to spell enjoy, so like we'll call it even.
That's a good point.
Dude, I golfed with a guy on Monday.
Yep.
His name was Travis.
Kelsey?
No,
Parker.
I called him a moonshiner because
hell's
that's you know how you
Whoa.
watch the Moonshine show, how people talk.
Take it easy. You're getting towards it feels like you're saying something a little bit dicey.
No,
A moonshiner?
yeah,
What is that?
mean?
like just like he lived in the woods, like he was like kind of
I
like
don't know if I like that. I don't know if I
No.
like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like being called a moonshiner.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Do you live in the woods?
Let's stick with intangibles.
no, he wasn't intangible.
Mm.
He
What?
wasn't intangible. No,
So what is he? A hillbilly? Redneck?
Yeah, just say it, Leroy.
Just say it, Leroy.
Just come out with it,
Is
dude.
It was you're down the right
I gotta
path.
tell you,
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
you talk to me,
Yes.
call me a moonshiner. I won't fancy that. I don't think that's right proper.
It's true.
What are you trying to say?
What you trying to say there, Leroy?
You
You trying to say I'm out here trying to make Hundy proof in the woods?
Woods?
No.
Where's the H in that?
What? See, look, he's putting H's.
I ain't trying to say anything.
What you trying to say there?
I wasn't trying
You
to say
trying to say
anything.
that my liquor could light up a forest fire with one flick of the wrist? What you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Hey, let me tell you. Yeah, we
What?
had some fun on that golf course.
No. Why you say it like that? It's what?
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 What in the hell are you doing?
I tell you one thing. I say this. You call me a moonshiner, I'm saying you're harassing me. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Wait. If,
He put an extra
if-
H in there.
first of all, if you're going to talk like a moonshiner, you ain't saying Harris.
We say Harris. You know, you ever heard that old fable, tortoise and the Harris?
What? No, that's not.
Where's this going?
No.
Slow and steady wins
I
the
have
race.
I've heard that show, Leroy and the Idiot.
What I'm telling you is the heat going about this like the tortoise. Don't you worry. You know, everybody's catnapping, sitting
No.
there like the Harris.
They're going to a gunfight with a water gun.
What?
That's what the heat are doing.
With a pistol, like a mock gun?
Yeah.
It looks like one, but it doesn't shoot bullets.
Yeah.
Uh,
I would look. At this point, you just hope for the best and hope that you see something different than you've seen. Because if you are looking for something long term or for a substantial amount of time, they haven't done it all year.
Nope.
And so, like, I don't know how. The only saving grace they would have ever had was being able to play at home. Because at least you can, have some kind of advantage before you go on the road.
V21 just goes, I'm uncomfortable.
About what? You talking like a redneck?
I guess so.
Yeah, see, it's
That's
not
what
me,
said.
it's you.
What do you mean?
It's not me, it's you.
Fella, you coming out here calling me a moonshiner. I'm not going to take kindly to it.
one of his many backstories.
You know who you
Now let
sound
me go
like?
stroke on this par 4.
Which
How
is
did-
strange.
how
if
was
you
his
think
golf?
about it. Oh, yeah, exactly. How was his golf?
I mean, we like here's what here. I'll tell you this. I know I'm always gonna have a good time
Mm-hmm.
because I know the guys. But here's how you know what level golfer you're playing with. There's many ways you can answer a question. You say, so how long you been playing? I played in high school, played some in college, and now I'm just a recreational guy. I don't take it as serious. That's a guy that he can work his way around the golf course. But then there's these guys. They donate money to an event. They play the 1 or 2 times a year. And I say, so how long you been playing? Including today?
I've done that. I've done that before.
So, but no, because I'm known.
So
I've
when
literally
he-
known the guys I golf with.
So when he Adam shanked it, did he go, doggone it?
No, he actually wasn't terrible
Huh.
because they don't play. Like there was a couple of guys that just don't play.
Tell you what, up here in Loxahatchee, we got owl fever.
And I also realized, you haven't gotten to that age yet where you used to eat things and then you eat them again and then you realize your ass is too old for your stomach to be trying to weed its way through that.
Mhm.
There was Hooters wings on about hole 7. And I knew better because, when they open up the pan, like if you ever had Hooters wings, they are delicious. But they are the greasiest wings you will ever eat in your life.
Also, one of the things that makes FAU such a special team, they're Hooters wings. Come on, that's a
Minus
point.
one.
What?
No way.
What? Protest?
J Fig?
That's ridiculous.
J Fig, you did laugh at that though. So what do you think?
Well, because
That deserves
First
a
of all-
point,
I don't
dude.
even
First of
remember
all, you
FAU
had
successes from their Hooters wings.
I was laughing at Leroy's reaction to it.
They got owl
Oh,
fever up in Palm Beach, dude. I'm telling you right now. I was watching the news today. They were doing the owl thing. They were doing the goggles.
Oh, they have a
Yep, they were doing that.
that's pretty cool.
The news.
so
anchors.
they're the only ones that can do the 3 goggles. How about
That's right.
that? Woo.
I'm telling you right now.
So
up here in Loxahatchee, we love us some owls.
who you think has the best chance to win?
Waxahachie.
My coach Dusty, because
Oh,
his
that
name's
sounds-
Dusty May. You ever hear of a coach like that? That's a basketball coach. He walked in. He said he was in tears when he walked in, and he said, "I don't know about these facilities, but you want to know something about facilities? Sometimes they come, sometimes they go, but basketball lasts forever." And old Coach Dusty got
That's
it done.
Faculties, you moron.
It's like they say, the field mouse is fast, but the owl sees at night. And the game's at night, fella. It's coming for us. FAU, hoot, hoot.
So
Loxahatchee's going to go crazy.
who do you think has the best chance to win? The Canes or FAU?
I mean, I'm going to pick the Canes. I feel like, but honestly, like, I'm not going to sit here and act
The
like I'm
Canes are
gonna
playing the favorite.
Yeah, no, that is true. Easier path for the Owls going up against San Diego State.
I
but-
mean, that San Diego State Creighton game was hard to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Did you see the Kansas State coach go in though after FAU, and he was like, "You guys are the toughest team we played all year." You know, I thought that was cool. I like when the opposing coach does it.
I mean,
Except for that Monty Williams. I mean, he's a bit of a show pony.
wait.
Crybaby.
You
Vic.
can't hold on.
Whiny.
You can't say nothing bad
No.
about Monty.
Oh, Monty Williams, dude.
Complainer,
Let me tell you what
dude.
he's been doing all year. Whining.
It's true.
That's what he's been doing.
Chris Paul's got to him.
Every game he loses. Oh, look at the free throw discrepancy.
Mhm.
That's what he does every single game. Monty Williams, let's go already.
That team is full of whiners, though.
Yep.
Devin Booker, KD.
You think speaking of the Suns, you think James Jones is gonna, venture off to Houston, watch his Canes? Or too busy during the regular season?
It depends on where they're
Good question.
playing, and it shouldn't be that hard because there's still 6 games left, and you ain't got to do nothing.
See where
All you would be doing is watching your team anyway.
Right.
What do they play? Friday or Saturday? Friday, they're at home in Phoenix. That's not too far, is it?
From Houston? I mean, it's not close.
He's got a private jet.
Yeah, they got
Probably. And he's got that new owner.
Oh, yeah. Got to spend some money.
Then he's got to be in OKC. That's actually kind of works out for him.
Oh, it's
Because you
heading
can do
in
the
right direction.
game, go to Houston, and then just hop on up to OKC if you want to go for the road. And then they host the Spurs on Tuesdays. He's got time.
Man,
Maybe JJ. will
can
be
you
there.
believe like how big a game would it have been for Houston? They didn't even make it.
I'm sure it
to
would
the
have been
Final Four.
old mattress Mac. Tough one for him.
Oh man,
Who the hell's Mattress Mac?
He's that guy
Oh.
from Houston who makes the really big gambling bets.
Oh.
Remember, he bet on the
Yeah.
Astros.
Right.
Anytime it's a Houston team, he bets a whole heap of money.
He bet a lot on Houston.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
He's got
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of money, though.
You who would be the FAU? Like is Hockman like the mattress Mac for
Oh,
FAU?
there's got to be some. He didn't even go there.
That's all right.
FAU notable alumni.
Carrot Top.
Mark Hockman. No, I'm kidding. Carrot Top. Did
Yeah.
he?
Carrot Top went to FAU.
That's
What did he do to his body?
He got shredded.
got shredded.
Shred City.
But he got muscles on his face.
Possibly illegally. Oh my god. Yeah, he's not.
I don't think it's. I don't think anything.
Right.
But yeah.
Devin Singletary.
Okay.
That's all. I
Oh,
got.
all right. The
Where-
Buffalo running back.
Yeah.
I don't think he's with Buffalo anymore.
Okay.
He just left,
Well,
right?
I like
Yeah.
him even more now.
I do too. Makes me like him more too. Get
I
the hell
think-
away from Josh Allen.
This is probably going to be one of those years where halfway through the season we're going to go.
We were talking about this yesterday because somebody on the sales staff is going to the Final Four, and that's that's got to be one of the cooler events to go to. You been?
I've been to 3 of them.
Three of
them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Life.
You went to
Yeah.
all Fab Five?
I went to
the
2
Fab
Michigan
Fives?
ones, and then I went to one in
Oh.
New Orleans.
Oh, that's cool.
But
That's a cool event.
huh?
It's a cool event to go to.
Yeah, because it's like all-star game, but you get real games
That's awesome.
because they have all-star weekend. They have 3-point contest. They have a dunk contest. They have the men versus women, the women's winner versus the men's women 3-point contest. It's really cool. They have the dunk contest, and then you get 2 incredible games. Well, 3 games.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I in fact, I was just going, and I was gonna leave, if Michigan didn't win, but they won, so I stayed, and I'm glad I did. But it's different than the other sports because when they have gatherings like this, it's only 2 teams. This is 4 teams, and you get 2 games, so it's pretty cool.
Can't wait. Canes, UConn, 8:49 on Saturday night at Energy Stadium. Is it Energy Stadium? Like, are they trying to be cute there? Or is it NRG? Or am I supposed to pronounce it Energy?
Yeah,
it's
that's
one of
the company
those.
is NRG.
But is it? But do
Yeah.
they?
Energy. Yeah.
But is it Energy?
Yeah.
Are they trying to be cute?
Well, no, you got to do it that way because energy might have already been taken.
Fair point.
Mm,
Listen, as long as they didn't go with crypto,
yeah, true. What if they did INNERG?
Don't ever name your company Imran.
That's true.
That's got to be crazy though. Watching it in a football stadium, watching a basketball game.
They do all the time.
I know, but it's got to
With
be a
the
crazy
Carrier
game.
Dome, the Superdome.
I feel like it happened. Didn't
Um,
San Antonio?
San
the Spurs
Antonio
had a game or
does
something
it.
like that?
That
That did not look fun though.
Didn't they do basketball in Jerry's World?
Sure.
think
I
they
mean, I went
did.
to a boxing match at Jerry's World, and I could not stop staring at that screen.
It's
Yeah,
massive.
It's
like,
so big.
Remember they used to do it. They used to do it in Houston at the what was it called? The Astrodome. Didn't they do it
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
I feel like you can barely see when you do that though.
I went up high because I had friends up there, but my seats were a little bit lower. And yeah, you're just there for the atmosphere at that point.
Yeah, that's what
Because if you way up there, like you can enjoy a football game, but
Yeah.
you're still doing a little squint,
for sure. But I
right?
feel
To,
like
to
you
get
can
the
enjoy a football
particulars,
game.
but you can get sometimes I like looking from up high
Yeah.
because it's almost like the all 22.
I do have an announcement from Galen, by the way, regarding the Canes.
Whoa.
Programming note.
Whoa.
Whoa.
The Canes' Final Four game against UConn on Saturday
Yes.
is on 104.3 The Shark.
Really?
All right. Rock out with your
Even-
shark out.
Because
Interesting.
the
Heat
Heat play.
I don't make the rules. I don't know what that. I'm just
What?
letting
Wait,
programming note for
so-
everybody.
I know these rules are set before the season, so everybody just relax. Let me have some fun with this.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me
Mhm.
that we're gonna have to hunt for the Final Four game, but we can see some Heat in Orlando.
Listen to some Heat
Le-
and Magic. Mavericks.
Mavericks.
Yes.
Mavericks, Magic.
But it's more accessible on FM channels. That's a good thing.
See,
right?
I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
Ever
but then-
since we moved and did the HD thing,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of FM radio.
Well, look,
sports.
it's going to be on 104.3 The Shark.
Yes.
Joe Zagacki has the call, of course. Pre-game starts at 8 o'clock. Tip-off 8:49 this Saturday. Canes,
8:49.
UConn on
Ooh.
104.3
So
The Shark. FM 104.3
you know what's
The
gonna
Shark.
happen?
Rock out with your Shark out.
FAU's gonna win, and you know what that's gonna do? That's gonna put even more eyes on Miami.
For sure.
Could you imagine FAU play Miami for a national championship?
Crazy.
Like you're one game away.
Can't lose though.
Who?
Like if we do go against FAU, it's gonna be a great story. I'm gonna have fun.
Oh, so you're going like
no. Oh,
Canes,
you
though.
no.
Canes, though.
So you're going to call the season a failure if FAU makes it not the Canes?
I'm just saying. Like,
No, here's it. I thought he meant can't lose because both teams are from down here. I'm like, oh, that's terrible.
No. I'm not playing both sides there. Respect to FAU, but I didn't even know you had a basketball program. I would feel horrible.
Wow.
That's my ignorance. It's not there. It's not a testament to them.
Listen, I can't get mad at you.
Yeah.
Because Fonz was the biggest fraud of them all.
Yeah.
Right? So he calls me and says, hey, my guys just won the championship. I say, okay, they won their conference championship. So then I look them up. Wow, 31-3. Then I see they were at 9 seed, right? So I'm looking at who they played. I picked them to win the first game, right? But that was it. And then he's like, ooh. So they win the second, go to Sweet 16. Next thing you know, in comes Fonz. He's got an FAU shirt on.
Yeah, good
right?
for him. I like it.
Now he's got a tournament shirt, a Final Four shirt,
I like it.
a hat.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow,
Works
dude.
quick.
What are you doing?
Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot.
Back after this.
It's time for our Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua. It's our Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Tonga Vailoa. Not
Tua Tagovailoa.
A for effort. Dolphins quarterback.
Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua.
Tua.
Tua, Tua, Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Chris Sims can go to hell. Tua Tagovailoa. Dolphins quarterback.
Daddy loves you guys.
Our Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of food.
Hour two of the program, ladies and gentlemen. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM, taking you up until 2 o'clock. Streaming live on the Odyssey app, AUDACY. Hey, Panthers fans, we partnered with Coke Florida to send you to a hockey game. Listen to Hawk and Crowder each day for a chance to win a pair of tickets to an upcoming Panthers home game and to qualify for the chance to win the special fan experience. That includes 2 game tickets with seats on the glass and a chance to take a few laps around the rink on the Zamboni. That sounds fun. What?
I was looking at this Snapple tea, which is delicious.
You better come with a good fact, bro.
51 grams of sugar.
-1
Jesus.
What?
for interrupting a liner.
I didn't interrupt it.
You did. I wasn't finished yet. It's courtesy of our friends at Coke Florida, your local Coca-Cola bottler. No purchase necessary. Contest details and rules are found at WQAM.com. You also -1 for, why are you reading nutrition facts, dude?
-1.
You already bought it.
51 grams of sugar.
Huh?
51 grams of sugar.
Because it was delicious.
Okay.
And then I looked at the facts and I was like, that explains a lot. 51 grams of sugar could pretty much make anything delicious.
I mean, Snapple is delicious.
Yeah.
Let's get to some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Lamar Jackson. He tweeted out he is his own agent, his own publicist as well. And he had a thing or two to say about people who said that he sit out just to protect himself. This is what he said. He said, I don't remember me sitting out on my guys week 1 versus the Jets to week 12 versus the Broncos. How come all of a sudden I sit out because of money, in which I could have gotten hurt anytime within that frame? Emoji. When we know the Super Bowl been on my mind since April 2018, let's get real. I'd rather have 100% PCL than go out there and play horrible, forcing myself to put my guys in a bad situation. Now that's selfish to me.
He's right. He's right. Like, you can't always do things because of the optics. We live in a world now, people would rather look good than do good.
Mm-hmm.
You know? People would rather go out there and limp and have everybody go, oh, look at the effort he's putting out while helping his team none.
Yeah, ask Isaiah Thomas.
Right. That's what happened to him. So I get it. I understand it. Those are kind of the things that you're going to hear regardless, though. I mean, Jay Cutler got it when he was hurt. Like, for some reason, and I just wish people would make up your damn mind, okay? Are you all about protecting the health of the players, or you just want your guy to help you win? Because people commenting on Lamar Jackson not playing kind of sound a little two-faced. It sounds like you when it calls for it, you want to complain about the league not doing anything for the protection of the players. But when it's your team and your star player's not playing because he says he's hurt, then you want to have a different opinion because it affects your team.
Right.
So, like, let's stop this. That guy's done enough and has enough in the bank to where if he says he can't go, you take his word for it. If you find out later that's different, yeah, but on face value with what he says, Yeah, he can't go. The only people he got to prove anything to is the players, because the players don't want to ever know or think or even insinuate that you quit on them.
I also think it's a silly argument from the standpoint of, well, like Arthur Blank came out, right? And they're like, oh, well, the one concern, the big concern we have with him is he's missed, 5 games the last couple of years at the end of the year,
Mhm.
which I'm not saying isn't a valid concern,
It
but
is.
but if you wanted to shore things up, like, you probably would play through things if you could, because
Right.
you know about, people's narrative of your durability being a thing. So I feel like that's almost shooting yourself in the foot if you were to just sit out if you could have played.
Right. The other thing is that, like, we pick and choose how we're going to do these things, right? And I say this a lot because you do realize Tua's played more games than Lamar Jackson the last 2 years. Yet, what the things we say about both of them is totally different,
Mhm.
right? Like, Lamar Jackson had a leg injury. He's a runner, right? Tua fell on his head bad a couple of times.
Mhm.
I can say that Lamar Jackson will probably have another leg injury. It's the nature of the way he plays that position. But you can't just say every time Tua gets hit, he's going to have a concussion, because that's not how they work. So if I said to you, who is more likely to play closer to who they are next season or in the next couple of seasons, you would have to say Tua, because it's not dependent on running away from people. Whereas Lamar Jackson, yeah, at some point, he's going to have to be 75% passer, 25% runner instead of 50-50. So I get the concerns with everybody, but I always look at it from the Tua perspective. We just say this about players because we can. Because why are you saying the same things? Why aren't you saying the same things about Lamar Jackson as you are Tua? Because he's won an MVP, because he's had success, but the issues of injury still are there.
Well, I'm wondering, it's one of those things, like, why don't people have these concerns about Josh Allen? Like, Josh Allen is running all over the place as a car crashes. His elbow nearly didn't work last year. What's going to happen when he can't run quite the same, or doesn't want to run quite the same anymore?
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, I mean, Ben wasn't like Josh Allen, but yeah, he would
Yeah.
stay in there and basically get licked up in the
Yes.
in the pocket.
He
all the
played
time.
18 years or however long he played, and his whole basis playing that position was, I'm gonna hold it as long as I want, because even if you get here, you can't bring me down. And guess what? They would hang off of him. They couldn't get him on the ground, and he would be able to hold the ball longer than most people could.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Tua concussion thing going into this year and the durability, it is a question, but, like, no one's here sitting and saying the Dolphins should lock up Tua. Like, they did, I think, the prudent thing in picking up his option. But man, like, last year, you're just finding stuff every year with Tua where you got to be concerned, because last year, what was the big concern all year? Had nothing to do with durability, arm strength. Does he have arm strength to be the quarterback?
But did we just look? So next year, if he never has a concussion and it'll be something else.
CBS Sports tweeted this out yesterday. Tua, passer rating last year, 105.5, first. Yards per completion, 13.7, first. Yards per attempt, 8.87, first. Passing TD attempt percentage, tied for first.
Right. But
Who wouldn't be thrilled to have that coming back?
If I put that on any other name, everybody's paying that guy $200 million. But I say it's Tua. Oh, well, they give it the old Tobin Tannehill. He's fine. That's not fine. That's elite. To lead those stats, throwing the football, put you in elite status. You don't accidentally have those numbers without being good. You don't say, oh, we have the best receiving duo. That's why he's being so successful. That's not accurate.
Not only that, Tyreek Hill had his career year in receiving yards. And look, he played with the best in Patrick Mahomes. But Tua put up more numbers with him than Mahomes ever did. Yeah, there were some games in there where Tua was hurt, but still put up a ton of numbers with Tyreek Hill. They
Mhm.
put up top 6 offense in the league this year. Him and Jalen Waddle as a tandem, record numbers.
Mhm.
Him and Jalen Waddle put up monster numbers their first couple of years together. Just weird. It's a weird thing. So now we're gonna go to the concussion thing. Which yes, I get it. The concussions were the first of all, what happened to him in Cincinnati, very scary. Very scary
Very
what happened
scary.
to him. And then the fact that, he had the concussion against Green Bay, and we all thought that he was just stinking up the joint. I feel terrible. I said he ruined Christmas. I didn't know he was concussed.
I always try
How could
to
you say that?
But I always see. Here's the problem. I always try to get this idiot to calm down before you.
I
jump to
didn't know he had a
conclusions.
concussion. That's not fair.
But
I thought he just
believe
ruined
that.
Christmas.
You know he loves
I
Christmas.
would have rather him just ruin Christmas than I knew he had a concussion. If I knew he had a concussion, I never would have said that.
you don't have to say it right away, though.
You
I
ruined
gotta
Christmas.
react. What do you mean I don't have to say it?
You
the right way?
ruined Christmas.
I didn't ruin Christmas. I didn't ruin Christmas.
You ruined his Christmas.
He loves
Yeah.
Christmas too. I feel
He does
terrible.
love Christmas, but not after what you did to it.
You're the worst. You're the worst. You got to say that thing right away. Like just you.
How was I supposed to know?
Like you don't think that you send us Wile E. Coyote, right? Like you make things worse. Like we already feel
Christmas.
bad.
Back after this.
get it.
You ain't nothing but a.
All right, welcome back,
Hey.
everybody.
I bet you they don't play this at Roundup.
I don't know. I
They
haven't been around in a
probably
while.
do,
They
I
probably
think.
do. That's one thing that's actually annoying about country bars.
They stop and go to pop.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
You want all country music?
Yeah, that's what I go there for. You could literally go to any other place and get music anywhere.
That is
So,
true.
you know?
I
Say,
do agree with
where
this.
you and the wife? Oh, we going to the club. We gonna throw some axes and listen to some country music.
That's right.
Dude.
That's right.
Moonshiners.
We're gonna go there, gonna watch our owls, see what they can do. Big watch party at Renegades coming up.
Hoot.
Hoot.
Listen. I guess they don't care. This is like for Miami, the University of Miami has had big crowd events. I mean, football or even basketball or whatever, right? That you've played in arenas that are packed or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you, for FAU, you go to the Final Four, you're getting the same. You getting, big boy crowds, big boy fans. It's gonna be packed. You ain't got to worry about it being empty. And I'm like, good for them. Every kid should experience it.
Definitely. Getting it to come back at campus is like a hero.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
a couple free meals at the Cheesecake Factory.
No, dude. I don't know why people think that. Why people say it on TV?
Why?
He's never gonna pay for another
They
meal,
always
and
make
so
you pay?
yes.
Really? You've never gotten a free meal?
No.
Never gotten a free meal in Michigan?
No.
Really?
No.
That's ridiculous.
I go back, dude.
I'm telling you right now, if anybody makes Ray Allen pay for a meal in this town, you should be arrested.
Okay,
That's true.
David, do you understand? People do not care about that.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't like it. If
Okay,
you make Ray Allen pay for a meal,
you know what?
nothing ridiculous. I'm not saying like he gets to bring like a family of 14, but I'm saying like if the Allens sit down, whatever restaurant in town, you shouldn't be making them pay.
You know what I do get?
Say
though?
thank you for the shot.
I can,
and then send them a shot.
I can still call the restaurant I used to eat at every Monday.
Hmm?
It's called Johnny's. They have delicious food, Italian. Whew, goodness, it's unbelievable. I still can call and get a table for however many I want. They ain't give me no free meal. They ain't no free. No, man. People don't care about that.
I don't understand. I've seen people like offer you like trips around the world for Michigan. No one's offered you a free meal?
Wait, dude. So one time we went to eat at Johnny's, and it was me, it was Bernie, it was my buddy from ESPN,
Crawford.
Jay Crawford, and a couple of guys that we do the
Crikey.
show. We do the show down there, right? So we all take a picture,
Mhm.
and what is it?
AirPods?
Where you air it to the people that have iPhones.
Airdrop.
Airdrop.
So I'm airdropping and I see Jay, I see Bernie or whatever, right? So Jay goes, I didn't get it. I'm like, dude, I sent it to you. Look. It said June, who was sitting at the other table, and they were all huddling around her thing saying they sent me their picture. And so she goes, look, it's Bernie. It's Leroy. I'm like, sorry. Gonna need you to send that back. No.
Well, damage is done.
Yep.
Damage is done at that point.
Wow. So two people. Huh?
Two people what?
Two people offered $6 billion.
Yeah, two people offered $6
Two
billion
people.
for
So
the-
it's gonna get sold for $6 billion.
Yeah.
Wow. He bought that thing for like 300
Peanuts.
million.
I know. Does he even want to be out though?
No, he doesn't want to be out.
That's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bad punishment though.
Huh?
Admittedly. I mean, it's like what punishment is that? $6 billion.
Yeah.
I know. This was like, why we think what it's funny how the rich punish each other. You know what? Now you have to sell your team.
Yeah.
Right.
Sarver, $4 billion. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah.
Sitting here crying. Oh. Oh, boo. Wiping his tears with hundreds.
Like you say, would it be something? Would it be something if Dan Snyder, after signing the papers, walks out of the room? Dan, how you feel? Straight cash, homie. Straight cash, homie.
It's like
Like
that.
I don't like. I get it. I get that the rules are different, because when you have that amount of money and you own the team, they're very limited on what they can do to you, because everybody has to agree to it. And if you have other guys in the same boat that you're in, you're a lot less likely to get the votes that you want. So the way they did it is they kind of put pressure on him without really saying you have to do it. And it happened. So we'll see. Are you waiting for him to spill the beans? He say he got some stuff.
No, I think when he gets to
$6
$6
billion,
billion, he's gonna get.
I mean, because he bought that team in his 30s.
Yeah, he's gonna take his money, and I think we won't hear from him again.
Yeah.
Have we heard from Loria? No. When's the last time you heard from Jeffrey Loria? Took his $1 billion, got the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Smart.
You see, David Sampson's with Meadowlark.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised it took this long. I thought they was gonna hop
right
on
away.
that. Yeah, I thought it was. I know a lot of people are pissed about it. He does a good show though.
You guys know he was on Survivor?
I did.
Yes.
Well, he only lasted a week.
He did.
He only lasted a week.
Did not.
Yeah, I'm surprised. No, I honestly am surprised he didn't hop on with Dan a lot. I know he was doing stuff with CBS. That's where he had the great rant. I'm tickled, Brucey.
I don't like that's not real problems. These guys going back and forth about, right? Like that's not real problems. Like the other 31 owners going at Cleveland for giving Deshaun Watson $230.
Yeah, I saw Haslam.
I wanted him.
Yeah, Haslam was like, we never get a quarterback.
Right, but so let me ask you this. If you think that's the guy, and there were 3 or 4 teams bidding on him, right? And you have to understand your situation. Like giving $180 million guaranteed in Florida is not like giving $180 million guaranteed in Cleveland. Because in Cleveland, it's Cleveland. And it's the Browns who've been struggling.
Yeah.
So
he wasn't going to sign there.
Right.
That's how they got him.
That's how they got him. And so
that's what Lamar Jackson, he needs for whatever reason. But here's the thing. Everybody got pissed at them. So I don't know if anybody's going to pull that desperate card anymore. But there are teams that should absolutely, I don't know if it should be $230 million guaranteed, but people, I don't know, 180, 200, whatever it is guaranteed. Like he needs a sucker. He needs somebody who's going to do that because they're so desperate.
But here's the deal. If you're going to give 180 and guarantee it, what's giving 230?
I know. I don't know.
What's given?
Because it's not like Irsay's like, well, it's just, he said like the guaranteed contracts that's what's ruined other sports. I'm like, it has?
No, it hasn't. Because here's what you do if you're the NFL. All right. I would do it very similar to the way basketball does it from this point of view. You do 3 or 4 year deals. You guarantee them. Right. You have some rules in place for injury and stuff like that, because it's a brutal sport,
right?
And then you say, okay, you can only sign a 4-year deal here, but if you stay with your team, you can sign a 5-year deal. Now, the guaranteed portion of it is not going to be as much, but everybody is going to know where they are and what they can do, and you won't have somebody going crazy or jumping out, like that. You'll probably have more sign-in trades because you want to do the 5th year. So you trade them. I do think that something needs to be done along those lines because, like you always said about contracts, they're monopoly money.
Yeah,
they've already redone. They brought in all this talent in the last year or two, and they've already redone 3 or 4 of the contracts.
Yep.
But that's what you do, stay ahead of the cap, and they'll keep doing it.
Keep doing it. And then eventually, look, everyone, it'll catch up to you once you're like the Rams after you got 2 cracks at the Super Bowl.
But what the Dolphins have done that's better than that is they got a lot of these guys they've done it with. The guys are in their 20s. So you're going to get to the end of the contract.
Right.
The Rams didn't do that. The Rams were like the oldest team in the league when they did it. So
Yeah, probably by the time you get to the end of Tyreek's contract, you're gonna probably have to figure out, do we go with him? Do we go with Waddle? What do we do?
right,
You know?
exactly. But I just like it's crazy that they're making such a big deal about it, because to me, I get $50 million is a lot of money, right? But if you're guaranteeing somebody 180 million, or you're guaranteeing somebody 200 million, you're already all in. You're pot committed to this dude if you even put that amount out there. I guess Haslam was like, okay, I don't care. I'll do it. I'll do it. If he gets on that tarmac, he ain't coming back. So we need something to get him back. 230. That's what Cleveland has to do. You know who else has to do it? All these organizations out there that have sucked for years and years and years. You got to overpay to get the talent to come
How
to
the
you.
Colts right now, though, aren't banging down the door to go get him after
Because
what they have done is crazy to me.
Here, they don't want to do it, or they can't do it, right? Because you got to have a certain amount of reserve to do it. You have to put up 60% of the money or some ridiculous amount of money.
Somebody's got it. Like, none of these guys.
That's why
Home Depot doesn't have it.
Hold on. That's Atlanta. Yes, he does. But that's part of the reason why the Vegas Raiders struggled so much.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't put up that upfront money that they were guaranteeing.
Can I tell you, speaking of the Vegas Raiders, I was really distracted this last week during
By what?
Caleb Plant and David Benavidez were fighting in Vegas. And Mark
But didn't we talk to him? Or
or
we saw him fight?
We saw Caleb Plant fight. We did
saw
see
him
him fight.
Right.
He knocked out that dude from Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah, they were both undefeated. And we were like, how in the hell is this guy undefeated?
Yeah. So we saw him like on the rise.
Yeah, we saw him fight Rudy, basically.
Yeah, he lost to Canelo, then he had a big knockout, and then he just lost to David Benavidez. But it was a good fight. I mean, he was winning the first half, but David Benavidez is a monster.
Right.
But that's not what I was distracted by. Mark Davis walks in, like, oh, Mark Davis is here. So Mark Davis
He's got a haircut like Dumb and Dumber.
It's impossible to miss him. It's so distracting watching a fight.
Right.
So they have him like right there in the middle.
Uh-huh.
And then who's sitting next to him? Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is sitting next to Mark Davis, and Mark Davis and him, they are chopping it up. They are laughing. And I was just like, what could Gervonta Davis be saying that has Mark Davis howling during this ass kicking?
Their family.
Was very distracting the entire, and I couldn't help because it's this giant ginger with his little haircut. I can't miss it. It was like it was taking me out of the fight, which was very good at the time.
Right.
I don't think anybody else noticed this. I didn't see this get viral on Twitter. But Tank Davis sitting next to Mark Davis.
It's also real odd that Meek Mill is friends with
that is.
the Patriots.
That's
So
true, that's true.
so let while you it's out there. Like,
Very weird.
Yeah.
Very strange. We'll take a break. 15 minutes of heat next. I really do feel like this is different.
All right.
I don't feel like I'm being overly anything. I don't feel like I am. I think that something just feels different over these last couple.
Here's O'Neal on the drive, gets it to Harris, 3 on the shot clock, he moves to Dinwiddie. He gets it to Bridges, 3 ball at the end of the shot clock. It goes right in front of the Miami Heat bench, and Bridges puts on a post party for those sitting on the bench. It's 122 to 92. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 30-point game with 5:30.
Let me tell you something right now. Heat Sixers ain't going 6. Gentlemen sweep. They own that team. Let me tell you something right now, dude. The Sixers don't want them. They don't want them.
8:05, fourth quarter. Bridges is something else. Mid-post float up, and he got it to go.
Makes it look easy, doesn't he?
On the left side. Yeah, I mean, it really does. But now showcasing as a number 1, he can carry the load.
I'm telling you right now, though, dude. Look, this team, the Heat, they're coming together.
Tried to get to Zeller on the move. He bobbled it. Barnes has it. One the other way. Kicks it to Achua. 3 ball. Splash from the left side of the arc. A precious moment. His first making 3 tries from downtown. Meep, meep.
Had to montage all of that, huh?
Oh, Wile E. Coyote, huh?
The problem is, here's the problem. I try to slow you down. Every time. I say, hey, man, calm down. Like, you're overdoing it. Too much. Oh, no.
I don't feel like
Not
saying they're coming together is too much. But it turned out
when
to
you
be-
have no evidence to support
I
what
thought
you're
they were
saying.
coming together.
You thought. You thought. I thought I saw a putty tat. That's the only thinking you should do. Okay, same difference. He thought too.
Not Wild Heat Coyote.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
You got Acme score picking, Acme hot takes. You pull them up out of the box, and then the train runs over you.
It looked like it was working. I went over there. It went through
when you look
initially.
You're the Wile E. Coyote. You're looking on the tracks, and you see that light, and you go, haha. Last time it was just a little road runner with a light. I'm going. It's a train this time.
I mean, they didn't have Jimmy yesterday. How much can I put in stock?
Wait. Are you sitting here and saying to me
Yep.
that if they had Jimmy,
Yeah.
the results would have been different?
Would have helped.
No, because I would have said this.
Yeah.
If Jimmy played, Tyler wouldn't have had 33 points.
Tyler was great yesterday.
But he wouldn't have had 33 points.
Maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe not.
They only had 2 guys in double figures.
I mean, that's why I'm saying, like, you know, there was plenty of lift that needed to be put around. It would have been nice.
All right.
First time the Raptors have been 500 this calendar year. Are you effing kidding me? What is that?
That's 2 average teams.
What
playing.
is that?
That's 2 middle of the pack teams playing each other.
And Precious Achua. I mean, this guy, whenever he plays the Heat, kills us. I mean, he plays like he hates Spo's guts. He had a game where he had 22 rebounds against the Heat. Has he had 22 rebounds the rest of the season? And then yesterday, lit us up like a Christmas tree from downtown.
Hit a 3, dude. What?
Why are you making this about them?
I'm just saying, it's hard.
Who the other team is, and I've said this all year, who the other team is doesn't matter. It's about the Heat.
No. Spo tried that nonsense. Oh, it's about us. Oh, we know the answers to the test. Huh, well, pop quizzes seem to get you guys.
It ain't a pop quiz. You knew the test was coming.
Somebody tell Bam to get into study hall a little bit more, if that's the case.
He needs some extra credit.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what the hell's going on. Fred Van Vliet.
Is it Kevin Love?
I can't blame.
I know it's partially.
I mean,
Kevin
like,
Love,
it hasn't gone great since they've added Kevin Love. So can I dismiss it being Kevin Love?
Yeah.
I can't dismiss it, but I can't sit here and be like, Bam's only terrible now because of Kevin Love. I mean, that, like, That's not true. Like you can't just say, "Oh, you added Kevin Love. That's gonna ruin Bam." You know, come on. You're an all-star sitting here. You're having your best scoring season, and then all of a sudden drops off a cliff, building a brick house. No, I can't just blame Kevin Love for that. Now, has that plan worked?
I think
the sacrifice of them having better offense, which they have had,
because nobody's playing defense,
has been their defense has fallen off a cliff. Off a cliff.
I mean, think about this. When K-Love came in and built his little condo, we already had some standing structures from all the bricks that had been built during the course of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So to then come in and look at the little condo and say that's the reason why this city looks the way it does is a little bit crazy.
Look, I think the thing that it is you're just like, what did, first of all, he talked a very big game coming here, Kevin Love. Probably a little too much, if I'm being honest. A little too much.
He talked too much.
A little too much.
Wait, what? How? What do you
No, I'm just saying, like, he was sitting here, he was making, why are you looking at me like that, J Big?
Are you serious?
I'm just saying, he talked a very big game coming here, Oh,
you were the one going love.
Well, that was from a rant where I was mocking him. He does do that outlet pass very well. In a lot of ways, Kevin Love is like a bra.
He said he made us feel more secure. Now you don't think so?
Not anymore, no, dude.
He's a strapless bra.
Those are not supportive.
See?
Dude, he's strapless. Cody Zeller's been like a bra.
Oh, I love that guy.
I love him.
Yeah.
Dangerous. And Spo goes to Duncan Robinson in the fourth quarter. You know he's desperate. Hey, Dunks, see if you do something. You think he just gives double middle fingers to Spo as he walks out?
I think on the way on the court, he goes, there are no 20-point shots here.
They almost came back.
No, they didn't.
They almost came back.
No,
almost, kind of.
No, they didn't.
Kind of.
No, they didn't.
If they would have gotten...
Because when they get to that point where you're thinking, if they turn over three on the other side.
They almost came back.
Okay.
If they would have gotten that one of those open shots, of those 4 shots they took in that one possession, would have gone in. Different game.
Isn't it weird that opening day starts at 4?
No.
I remember going to 1 o'clock was like start opening day.
Some are, but I like 4 o'clock. Is everybody starting at 4?
I don't know.
Usually there's an opening. I've noticed that they're not doing any. Usually they did like an opening night game, and then they do opening day. But they're doing
like opening night on Tuesday.
But I think everybody starts tomorrow.
Okay. The other problem is that you got to be careful with some of these places up north that get snow, because it's still a thing.
Yeah, everybody's in action tomorrow. That's cool.
That should be fun.
Because remember, they used to start on Tuesday.
There are a couple games.
Remember, they used to start on what was it? Remember, they used to have that first Sunday night baseball game.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
No, but everybody starts tomorrow. But there are 1 o'clock games: Giants, Yankees, Braves, Nats, and then 2 o'clock Orioles, Red Sox.
2 o'clock is the worst starting time for anything.
Why?
Just is. Like, you think baseball? You think baseball usually is 1 o'clock, or if you get a doubleheader, you start at 12. Football in college, they start at 12 or 11, or they start at 1 and 3, 1 and 4, right? Nobody starts anything at 2 o'clock.
I like this. Bam Adebayo on YouTube says, Bam has narrow, small hands for his size, which is why he fumbles all the time.
Really? I have big hands and I fumbled.
Bam Adebayo, 8.75 inches on his hands. John Collins, 10 inches. Bam has below average hands, which is why he struggles receiving passes. Hey, man.
Really?
Hey,
I have massive hands. It didn't stop.
Bam Adebayo. I know you're mad. We're getting at Bam's hand size now. That's what it is. His hand size. His hands. Hey, guess what? His hand was plenty big when he blocked Jason Tatum.
Yeah, big enough.
It was plenty big.
What are you doing?
No, I'm just saying, like,
no,
we're getting on his hand size.
Wait,
He's not a quarterback in the combine, dude.
True. Here's the crazy thing about all this that just transpired. I'm usually you, and you're usually Bam Adebayo.
That's not true.
That's
not
you
true.
say some ridiculous things as to why this team wins or loses, and it's not accurate. And I try to walk you off the cliff, but you're gonna. So let him do his thing because you do the same thing.
Look,
you can't criticize.
You can criticize Bam. He has not been
No,
good.
you can't criticize somebody criticizing
his
another.
hand size?
You do the same.
Bam, he's got little hands.
And you want to bring back Gogi.
I love Gogi. Love him. Yeah.
So why can't he talk about hand size?
That's just, come on. What are we doing? He has tiny hands. That's why he fumbles.
No, I would say.
By the way,
then everybody on the team got tiny
anything-
hands because they're all kicking.
By the way, I'll tell you one thing that was speaking of tiny. Did you see when OG Anunoby just like held the ball up like this from Kyle Lowry? That's not nice. That's not nice. Hey, come on, get the ball. And by the way, Kyle, you throwing a lob to Cody Zeller, dude? Cody Zeller? Come on.
You think he threw it up and went, oops, intangible?
Threw it up like he was Jimmy Butler. Like, what are you doing? What was this team thinking last night? For shame.
Wait. Why are you acting like it's the first time you've seen this?
I don't know.
That's the thing. Like, if you just take the information, receive the information, and then come up with, a thought, you'd realize we've been seeing this all year. That's it. Acme.
Get some cat talk coming up next.
The result.
Leroy's mad at me.
I'm not mad. No, you know what? What are we doing? Let's go.
You guys wanted the following cameras.
It doesn't follow.
No, I didn't.
It doesn't follow. I think you have to reset it
When
when you come back.
maybe
So let me see. Settings. Do I go?
you're becoming a real Scorsese over there. Good for you, dude. Whoa,
Whoa, what's going on here? What just
what
happened?
the hell was
here?
that?
Bug. Look.
On your
Look at him.
head,
I was
dude?
kidding me. Look. What are you talking about? It was a bug, dude.
I think he won that round, if I had to be honest.
Go over to Jim Gray, be like, Leroy, what did you think happened there? Bug really seemed like he got his range going. Let's get into some cat talk here. Brought to us by our friends over at Celsius. Hockey fans, don't sit this one out. When it's game time, make Celsius part of play and get that energy up. Game day is fueled by Celsius Essential Energy Drinks, the official energy drink of the Florida Panthers. Leroy's mad at me.
You suck.
Why is
Sorry,
Leroy
man.
mad at you?
Very inconsiderate.
Is there a
Because
reason
He didn't
why?
give him a Celsius.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I'm sure it's not like he put only his in the freezer or something like that.
That's exactly what happened.
Look, okay, let me defend myself.
When I
Let me
brought apple, I brought apple for everybody. I just
Hey,
bring me an
very
apple.
nice.
I know.
bought you PF
Look, dude, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
All about Tobin.
I'm
You know what?
sorry.
You know what, D? Get him.
What?
It's your fault.
What do you mean?
Tommy's
Who
gonna
lost the
starve.
lunchbox?
My wife texts me. She goes, I spent my whole lunch break looking for Tommy's lunchbox. I put it in the cart.
Huh.
Not my fault.
Huh.
Did what I had to do. I made my sandwiches.
Okay.
Gave him his sandwiches. Now all of a sudden, it's my fault that it didn't go through. Matt Barnes
Did
is
you
a
put
lovely kitchen.
mayonnaise on it? Is that how Dan Day says it?
Mayonnaise.
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 Do you
Yeah.
put mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise.
I can't say
Yeah, it's weird. It's not. your
Listen,
fault.
I will say this. The thing about people in New Orleans is, you know what they're saying while not understanding a word.
Hmm.
And they use English language very loosely in New Orleans. So that's how some can end up being mayonnaise.
Based off what you told me and what Dan mentioned last week, the reason why they're so loose with their language is because they're probably drunk.
A lot of alcoholics in New Orleans. There's no doubt.
Did
Good time.
you guys see the Panthers, by the way? They're in action tonight, taking on Toronto. Look, what else can be said that hasn't been said? The Panthers need this one. All right.
I'll say.
Don't lose. It's not a don't lose. It's
Don't lose.
can't lose.
Can't lose.
Can't lose.
Please don't do that.
What?
How many more games are?
I
in
was
the
talking to
season?
the Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Come
Don't
on.
lose.
Let's see. How many games in hand?
Ekblad!
What are you doing, dude?
It's a traffic cone.
I really wish somebody could get Brooks Koepka to figure out where does this hate for Aaron Ekblad.
Can we see?
I don't
from-
understand that.
Leroy, can you
Uh-oh.
make a call? Do you know golfers? Do
What
all
did I just
golfers
do?
know each other?
Leroy's already lost. He's now into the
He's-
tech
oh,
game.
Gosh, this
I
guy
was trying to do
And
my
that's why
camera.
he
can't
lost.
unmute.
But no,
Dude,
what
your
happened?
camera is good. We see you. You're perfectly set up right now.
You look
What did I
beautiful.
do? I need to get back out of this.
This is
Hold on.
great. This is
Do you
great.
need help, Leroy?
It really
Oh,
should
there we
just
go.
be
There we go.
behind the scenes of Leroy Horde trying to get his camera to work the right way.
I love it.
It's a delight.
That's good radio.
Yeah, Panthers in action, 7:30 tonight. You, of course, can hear that game right here on 5-6 WQAM. Tomorrow, they have the Montreal Canadiens. So, look, right as we speak, the standings are Panthers currently
Ooh.
3 points back.
Yep.
Oh, that's a win. That's just one win.
3 points back.
No, it's
That's-
not.
No, it's,
You only
it's
get
2
2
wins.
points for
I
a
actually
win.
don't know anything about
You get
this.
2 points for a win.
All right, just one big win and another little win.
Now-
That's what I meant to say.
The Penguins don't have any games in hand.
Oh,
They don't have any games in hand.
yeah. So they're in a bad position.
So that's good. Back even on this. The Penguins last night lost to the Red Wings 7-4. So Red Wings did the Cats solid, but
Nice.
you got TCB.
How the Red Wings doing the Cats a solid when you out there giving up 7 goals a game or whatever?
Nah.
Well, they beat the Penguins. Last
Do
night.
yourself a favor.
Help yourself.
Help yourself.
Help yourself. I got you.
Help yourself.
Well, You need this one, cats. We'll be watching. We'll be watching intently tonight. Also, other headline. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not looking at
We're
you.
scared of what comes next.
I'm looking at that cold ass can of liquid refreshment.
It's good to J-Vic's favorite flavor.
Wow,
You
dude.
see, he didn't bring none for none of us.
What is going on here?
The betrayal.
Wow.
I'm hurt.
Thought I
What?
hit the dump
You
button
know
there.
what? Only child. That's how you can tell he's an only child.
What do you mean?
No sharing. All about Tobin.
I walked in. I got this giant water at the gas station. I grabbed a
Yeah.
Celsius too.
I brought Marcos apples.
That's true.
and
I will
chocolate
bring
turtles
everybody
today,
Celsius to the
so I know how
stadium
much
tomorrow.
he
Hey,
loves them.
So here's the funny
but I
thing.
know Leroy doesn't like it. So I
Here's the funny thing.
It's true.
She brings the little,
No, don't judge
protein
me.
pack or whatever.
You're judging me.
right?
Yeah.
He eats the candy part of it and throws the rest away.
Okay, hear me out. Look, pretzels, bum ass, but it's okay. I'll give them the
That's a
other.
minus
You like
one.
pretzels?
I
I like
love
pretzels.
I hate pretzels.
I like pretzels.
Pretzels
Minus one.
Pretzels are stale bread.
All right, dude. Let's calm down.
They are.
No.
Yeah.
Unless,
he's
of
right.
course, they're wrapped in hot
Are you
dog.
talking about the big pretzel?
No.
No, soft
The
pretzels.
little-
You're talking about snack pretzels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, also delicious.
No.
What? Why'd you even ask?
Little
that?
minis.
Look at
No.
a little mini right
I like the bigger ones.
Look, those are terrible.
I don't like pretzel nuggets.
Oh, look at that! Boom, baby, back on top.
These are yum.
No, they're not.
Man.
And don't
Pretzel
say that.
rods.
Yum. What
Big
are we-
fan.
Big
Huh?
fan.
Pretzel rods. Big
What's a
fan.
pretzel rod?
Big stick of pretzel.
Are those the ones that have like chocolate at the end? I
Chew on it like
those.
your Bugs
I don't
Bunny.
like those.
Wow.
I don't like pretzels like that.
What do you like, dude?
That is
like
so
What, what do you like that's not made on a Traeger?
There's those big pretzels wrapped around a hot dog.
Okay, that's also something that's technically could have been made on a Traeger, though.
That was
like,
made
No,
on
no.
Traeger.
'cause it's got a hot dog on it.
It's more
Like,
hot
what
dog
do you
than
what do you
pizza.
like that doesn't have meat? Like love, because I think everything else you could kind of do without. You're like, snacks, ice
Side
cream,
dishes.
I like peanut butter eggs.
Macaroni's overrated.
Love peanut butter
You're a
eggs.
child.
Yo,
And I love playing Russian roulette with Valentine's Day candy.
I have seen that. I've seen your family do that.
It's
It's a
Wait,
tradition.
how does that work? What?
So you go and get the biggest box, of course, after Valentine's Day. You don't buy it before Valentine's Day. They ain't suckering me for $40 for all this candy.
solid.
But you go to the little table in Publix, it's like you get it for like $9.
Mhm.
And you take all the stuff off the back that tells you what kind it is. And then you sit around with like 4 or 5 people, and then you have to pick one for the person next to you. And they have to eat it. And you hope that you get the reaction. The best reaction is when they go with the chocolate that's filled with that cherry juice with that floating cherry. Oh,
That's gross.
So, or the like creamsicle cream
I don't
in the middle of the chocolate, or the licorice. Whoever decides to put chocolate around licorice, you need to kick the sharpest of rocks.
Oh man. We'll take a quick break. Back with more after this.
He did one also with Britney. Hmm. And he was touring.
Is he still touring?
I'm not sure, actually.
Lil Wayne's going on tour.
Is he?
Yeah.
With who?
Just himself. I don't know. Who knows?
Mm.
They always go with someone. I don't know any information.
Wow. All right.
Leroy, would you go to a Lil Wayne tour? He's from your stomping grounds.
He is from his stomping ground.
Even though I love all of his music,
Yeah.
I would say in all the other concerts that you go to, they're usually entertaining. So that's what the difference between pop and like R&B and rap is that when you go to a rap concert, it's about the music, and it doesn't carry over. Whereas a pop star, it's a whole event. It's a show. So there's a lot of other things besides the music. A lot of times rap is just the music. So they don't bring dancers. They don't do like MC Hammer did. MC Hammer had such a production on the for all of his concerts that was crazy.
Sorry, I keep laughing at what happened during the.
What?
I'm sorry.
Did you see, by the way, have you seen a lot of the players, Leroy, getting pissed at this idea that they're trying to flex Thursday night games now? Don't we already?
I get it. I get it.
We
But
realize this product already sucks, right?
It's the worst.
But it already sucks Thursday
right.
night football.
But here's the problem. Okay. And this is where I wish the league and the players would try to figure something out. Because the salary cap is going up X amount of dollars every year. That's partly because Prime spends $1 billion a year for that Thursday night game. Thursday night games last year sucked.
They suck.
Oh, but again, everybody wants the money that $1 billion brings. But in fairness to everybody involved, if you want that money and you want that increase of your salary and everything, instead of complaining about it, let's find a better solution. Because they would have to agree, if they were Amazon and had paid for those games last Thursday, you were like, no, thank you, I'll pass.
John Mara, the Giants owner, said that he says this is abusive to fans. Like, people make their plans.
Here's what I would say. I would say that there has to be a way to do it, in that you either always play the Thursday game coming out of your bye and you work something out that way, or you go from, you have to figure out a way to tweak the schedule so that you can make it happen. But
here's the thing: nobody's guaranteed games being exciting. Like, that's the thing,
right?
You're not guaranteed a game is going to be good,
right? Exactly.
Sorry to Lex Luthor for paying $1 gazillion and you can't guarantee it. Like,
Well, no. But those games they gave
Say
him
Lex Luthor.
were
Yeah, sorry to Lex Luthor that he can guarantee my hot chocolate getting here in a day, but you don't get to guarantee that Jags Broncos is going to be good.
But he paid a lot of money for crap games.
You order hot chocolate.
He's not guaranteeing they're going to be good.
Guess what? So did ESPN. Welcome to the games, Peter Pan. Grow up, Lex Luthor. Guess what? So is Monday Night Football. They hated it for years. Oh, Monday Night Football game sucks. Eat it.
And then they started putting better teams on it.
But are they always good? No.
No, but that's different, though. To have good teams and play a bad game is
here's
different
the difference.
than the crap teams.
Here's the difference.
Yes.
You bought the shortened week game. You wanted to get into the game. Okay. You weren't allowed to buy a team. Okay. So what did you get? We invented Thursday night games every week. It sucks. Guys can't rest. Guys aren't ready to play. Teron Armstead's putting himself together with duct tape every single week to go out there and play football. And it's good. Let me flex him some more.
I would say
people are mad at Tua because of brain health.
I would say this: there has to be a way to fix it. because everybody wants the money. So let's not make it sound like everybody's that upset. Yeah, you're upset playing Thursday game. When they tell you how much your salaries go up, then you start thinking about it.
Yeah, but to most, like, I'll be honest, like as most NFL fans, they like to treat the games on Sunday like almost a ritual. Like everyone, okay, once in a while, I'll do a Sunday night game, one Sunday night game a year, one Monday night game a year if my team's good. You know, this whole
keep in mind, it used to not be that way. It used to not be like if you sucked, you ain't going on Monday night. Now they changed that. Everybody gets prime time.
Mm-hmm.
So that means periodically on that Sunday night, you're gonna get a couple.
Yeah, but now they're gonna probably take those away. Like that's what I think they want, is they want to take away the crap teams. They want to flex some good teams. They want to give people multiple Thursday night games. Come on.
Okay, well,
it already stinks.
Sunday night's not that big of a deal.
Sunday night's not a big deal. I'm talking Thursday. Thursday night.
How you like?
It already stinks. You can't unstink a bad idea. Okay?
You do it every day.
That's not true.
What are you talking about?
That's not true.
Come on, baby. You gotta live a little, baby.
I don't do that.
No, that's
Yes,
true.
you do.
I don't do that.
That is what you do.
If you use that voice, you can kind of unstink it.
Yeah. Come on, live a little. Yeah. Let's have some fun. A little sweetener. Come on.
Dade South says they call Leroy Lex Luthor Vandross. Schmeeth and Schmelnick says Tobin is T-Rex Luthor.
Point for Twitcher.
We can't say nothing on this show. I mean, like, is he locked and loaded?
Stunt Steve says that's a great Tobin impression. Knock it off, Stunt Steve.
Wait, is it
Oh,
like
I got a good Leroy impression while you were gone.
Did you?
It was not good.
Oh, it was kind of good. Let me tell you something.
It's terrible.
How in the world do you expect?
Listen to him when I say
That part was good.
how do you expect?
This guy's a jackass.
Idiot.
Come on, that's kind of good.
You rallied.
he rallied?
You know, it's my sneaking move.
Let me tell you something right now.
That's the move right there.
It's the leaning in and out that I like.
Yeah.
The cadence is a little off. But the leaning in
First
and
of
out-
all, you practice this, dude? Like,
First of all, you practice this, dude?
Somebody
You're the
told
worst.
somebody said to me, have you ever made it to the second of all?
Point for
It's also right up there. It's also right up there with your other trick, which is let me ask you something, and then you just make a statement.
Oh, yes.
Wait, so
My
so
fave.
so we roasted Leroy now, right? That's what this turned into.
Not for nothing.
With all the sports going on.
Schmeeth and Schmelnick says that impression is a few decibels away from HR.
Dude, by the way, we live with HR. We good.
Do we have an HR?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought that was John.
There's an office.
I don't know. I mean,
That's
John seems to
not
have a lot of
him.
gigs.
John
I feel
is
like
a lot of
John's
things.
literally the guy where you have like a lot of hats. He has to change his hat from HR.
Right. Oh,
What
no.
is it? I saw him fixing the vending machine the other day.
There's no way.
He wasn't fixing it. He was trying to get free stuff. I once
I love shaking the
One
snack
time-
machine and getting
wait,
free stuff.
one time I had a dangling participle on the thing, like I paid and the wheel turned, but my bag was hanging on to the thing. I got in a football position, put my mouthpiece in, and hit it, and like 5 candies fell on the
By
bottom.
Barry
The
University
best.
Thompson Hall vending machine, vulnerable.
You got the scouting report on the vending machine?
Vulnerable, dude.
I
You
wonder
shake
if
it a
it's still
couple
there.
times, you're gonna
Yeah.
get some free
Dude,
stuff.
why
Nice.
you treat the vending machine like a big girl at 2:00 in the morning at the club?
I just know the one that'll give you the free snacks, and that one was vulnerable on campus.
I kind of want
I
you
wonder
to
if it's
go
still
on-
there.
I want you to go on campus, do a tour, and then have us.
We should do it after a show one day.
Yes.
Hey,
I
so-
want
so-
to see all the spots.
My question, so you remember back in the day, the soda machine, when I was a kid, you could just put your hand in there and just grab one, except the
No,
only thing
these
that was
are-
left was Tab. We used to drink the hell out of Tab. They go, you don't have no sugar. It's free soda. You reach up underneath there and get it.
Why are you doing it with this machine?
No.
This is not
Look,
gonna work.
I'm telling you what. The things, like, it's amazing the depths people would go to not to lose one can of soda. Right? Like, that thing is.
They're trying.
Then the door opens.
Did your daughter end up in a crane machine?
No,
How,
dude.
Leroy, how
Wait.
did this happen?
What?
Because we went to one of these little game rooms or whatever. It was a birthday party. And so we're there, and there's cousins everywhere. Because you give them the things, they go play the games they like. For some reason, I don't know why kids like to do the little grabby
They
game.
love the crane game.
They love the crane game. So I was walking by, I saw like 3 of them. I look over. Did that toy just move? It's like, get your ass out of there! What are we doing? Like, she's like funneling stuffed animals to all of the cousins. Meanwhile, they didn't even care. Ooh, the bear! They just left my poor daughter in there. Like, come on! We hold her trying to get her.
She's like at the crime scene. They left her behind for the cops.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, she doesn't know it. Like, she just thought she was doing her
How
cousin's
did they get her
assignment.
out? Did she get out of the hole?
She
Or
just
did they-
walked out.
Oh, I thought they had to like bring the
The
guy
crane.
with the crane. They had to open it up.
No,
No.
you had to win her. Put $1 in and actually get her with the
I'm
crane.
like, what is wrong with you guys?
Speaking of, it's Dave and Buster's month right here. All right,
Ooh.
back in time for Hoops
Yeah.
Tournament Hysteria. We've got your chance to win a $250 gift card to Dave and Buster's. Go to WQM.com and enter on the contest page. If you win, you can go to Dave and Buster's with your gift card and have a party. All on us and Dave and Buster's.
Always beware of the guy who shoots Papa Shot and has to take his shoes off.
Yeah, we're talking to you, Robbie.
We talking about you, Robbie.
Eat, drink, play, watch sports at Dave and Buster's in Hollywood. Time to get to our favorite Wednesday game.
Rats off a ship.
Rats off a ship.
All right. Time to get to our favorite Wednesday game.
Rats off a shit.
But before that, hey, Panthers fans, we partner with Coke Florida to help send you to a hockey game. Listen to Hockey Crowder each day for your chance to win a pair of tickets to an upcoming Panthers game and to qualify for a chance to win a special fan experience that includes 2 game tickets with seats on the glass and a chance to take a few laps around the rink on the Zamboni. I want to ride the Zamboni.
That thing doesn't move very fast.
I don't know. Have you ever been on one?
No.
I feel like it
Might
hums,
be like 7 miles.
hums a little bit more than you think it does.
No.
Now I gotta find out.
I think it does.
That's his top speed.
7.
7 miles per hour. That's
12.
That's pretty good. Ooh, 12. We're getting to double digits.
10
10.
at the
Doing
most.
prices right on me.
He did prices right too. 9 miles per hour.
He did prices right me.
Mm.
Those courtesy of our friends at Coke Florida, your local Coca-Cola bottler. No purchase necessary. Contest details and rules found at WQAM.com. Speaking
Just
of
the whole process of what a Zamboni has to do. It can't go fast.
it's cleaning the ice.
It's cleaning and laying down new water. So you can't do that
Is
fast.
that what it does? I thought it just brushed.
Oh, why do you think it's so smooth? How do you think all the cracks and stuff get smooth?
The brush.
They scoop up the ice, lay down more water, the water freezes, new ice.
No, I can't freeze that quick, dude.
No, it's true. It is water.
Oh my
They're
god.
skating on water.
That doesn't make sense.
I know it
You
didn't.
sound
We
silly.
haven't even started.
Who
the
should
game
know?
for
Who should know
free.
more about hockey?
You're a silly
The
guy.
white dude or the black dude?
No, I think you sound
You
silly.
are wrong.
I think you're wrong. I know there's water there, but I think it's just a
Oh.
cleaning mechanism.
They
with the brush.
lay water down.
I think you're wrong. I think it buffers it. I think it. And then if you know, it's shh, and yeah, like you're cleaning it like a car wash.
I think it does both. It says Zamboni is mechanical ice resurfacer. It works by scraping the ice surface and collecting the snow, like I think you just said. Next, it cleans, and I put it in quotes, the ice by putting water down, which flushes the grooves deep in the ice, loosening any dirt or debris. So then does it replace
So it sounds like I
ice?
was right. It sounds like
So
you're not.
wait,
it doesn't
no, I
magically
feel
make
like
new ice, dude.
Our
They
boss
lay
is right.
water down.
About it.
How is it gonna freeze that quick, dude?
Because
how's
it's
it gonna
thin.
freeze that
It's
quick?
Thin. It's thin.
No, no,
Dude.
no. You're so
No.
wrong on this.
I do a show with an idiot.
No,
You have no idea. You're so
somebody
wrong.
get me the Zamboni
They
driver
lay-
at the Panthers arena.
They
I wanna
lay
get him.
down a thin sheet of water,
Dude.
and they keep doing it. And the water's
Where's Doug
If
Blake?
you drive a Zamboni, 305-567-0560. I need a
Oh, really?
Zamboni driver right now.
what do you think? they-
305-567-0560. I bet you the dude who's at like the ice stand, the
Wait a
Cold
minute.
Springs ice
Wait.
stand.
You basically make it sound like they have a union.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Like,
I really hope somebody
it's
calls.
2 dudes all in South Florida.
Rats off the ship is postponed. Hey, what's up? What is this guy? Marcos, what's going on, dude? What's with the phone?
All right, so I tried to call because I was gonna be.
I knew it.
Well, then it was playing through the speakers, and I panicked. and hung
-1.
up. Why? You know, I
Good
just-
bit execution. Great idea. Poorly executed.
yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
-1.
What, are you going to talk like somebody from Minnesota?
I was gonna be like,
You know what?
Yeah,
I'll do
this
it.
is
yeah,
this is Chuck from Minnesota. Yeah, that ice is there just cleaning.
Dude, no. They laid down. How
No.
do you think they fill
You
the
think it
cracks?
freezes in time?
Yeah.
No, it cleans.
No.
Like you're just getting the dirt up. Dirt, snow, soot.
So how do they smooth the ice?
Just getting the stuff off. The dust up.
You know, if they did that
It's
after
like Luke Bryan
after a
once said.
period of they would have no ice.
You know what Luke Bryan said? Kick the dust up.
okay.
No.
Do you understand? If they kept shaving the ice, it would be no ice.
That's thick, dude.
Huh?
It's thick enough, dude.
How thick is ice?
Mm.
It's enough for 3 periods.
No, but they don't keep 'em- so you're saying each period from them shaving the ice is actually
Oh,
thinner.
3/4 of an inch.
3/4 of an inch.
Yep.
They're laying down more water, dude. They can't keep grinding it.
Dude, it has to last for like 3 periods. Not a big deal. An hour of ice, and then and then I'm sure that what they do is what you know they'll re-ice it after the game. Can't freeze it
don't-
at intermission.
They scoop up all the
Mm.
stuff and then lay down water and it freezes.
It cleans it.
No,
You're wrong.
no,
You're wrong.
no. Why would you need ice clean, dude? You ever tried to clean an ice
There is
cube?
somebody
That's how they do
here
it.
You ever
on
actually tried to?
YouTube
Oh, wait.
saying the water that goes down freezes with the temperature of the ice surface.
It can't
It
freeze.
feels
Not cold enough.
Fills the cracks. I'm telling you.
Guys, wrong.
You,
Wow.
if you shave
Yeah,
the
fills the
ice,
cracks.
Hold on.
Fills the cracks.
Oh, my
560. You're on the air.
How you doing? I used to drive the Zamboni at
Oh,
the
yeah.
ice stand for about
Did
10
you?
years.
let him
Yes,
talk.
I did.
No coaching.
Okay, go ahead.
Please tell us the process, sir.
All right. So this is what they do. They lay down the water, and it freezes, and that's how you get your ice. But before that, there's a machine. There's a blade under the machine. It scrapes the ice, and it sprays out cold water to flush out the cracks, and then it lays down warm water behind it to make your clean ice.
Wait. So the warm water freezes?
All of it freezes.
Nah,
So,
that
yes,
doesn't make sense.
it's RO water, reverse osmosis water that's heated. It's hot.
Wow.
So when it comes out, that gives it that glossy look and nice and shiny. Under the ice, there's lines and plates that are raw chemicals that keep the ice frozen, so it will freeze.
So like, when one is a Zamboni driver, like what kind of maintenance does one have to do on that Zamboni like all the time?
Yeah, you need oil changes?
Yeah, actually, there's more to just driving the Zamboni than it just spinning the ice. So you are in control of the blade of cutting the ice.
Oh.
It depends on you turn a knob, and depends on how much you turn it. You lower the blade, you cut a certain amount. Now, I believe I think NHL, I think their ice is like at an inch or just under an inch thick for game days. Practice facility at the ice stand is a little bit thicker because there's more things going on.
Do you did you ever make it to the show? Did you ever get to cut at a Panthers game?
No, but I do know the guy that runs the show. I did all their practices at the ice stand.
Well, that's what I was just wondering. Like, did you ever get the call up? Like, is that guy? Do you see him and say that guy's a better Zamboni driver than me, or do you feel like you could have done just as good with the opportunity?
Yeah.
I could have done it with him, but they pulled somebody that would spin there a little bit longer. They pulled him with him to the. But when I did leave, I did get a phone call from the Minnesota Wild to go and have the opportunity to
Oh, wow.
Big league.
Attaboy. That's our What was your name again?
My name's John.
Thanks, John. Appreciate the
Thank you very
expertise,
much.
my friend.
Thank you, John.
And you support Leroy.
Yes,
Listen,
sir,
I'm wrong.
guys. Love the show. Love the show.
Buddy.
Thank you.
Listen, when you're wrong, you're wrong.
Wow.
Expert opinion.
You're wrong.
That's what I said.
No, you still never quite said it.
Yeah.
You never say it. I say it.
Tobin
I
was
was
wrong.
off.
Said that.
I was off on that take.
No. I said when you're wrong,
I
you're
need
wrong.
you to say your name when you.
No,
when
you
you're
didn't
wrong.
say it. You go when you're wrong. That can apply to anybody in this building.
That's true.
No, we want you
No,
to
no,
own
no,
this.
no, no,
I
I
said,
said-
no,
Screw
wait.
it.
Let me tell you how angry you got to be. Dude, you think they put water down and it just melts? It just freezes right then and there? You're like, yes.
I still
That's
don't really.
exactly what
I
that
don't really think it makes sense though.
Why not?
Seems too fast.
It's so thin.
You know how long it takes to
It's
freeze an ice
thin.
tray?
No, it's
Oh.
a cube.
Different eyes.
For example, this
though.
Celsius,
Thin.
I put the Celsius in at 10.
Yeah.
All right. Came out at 12, still not frozen.
Wait,
Wow.
Did
here.
you not listen to the whole reverse osmosis and all that stuff?
Oh, he
It's
did say that.
it's such a thin layer of ice. It can melt right. It freezes right away.
Even
You
with
know what
reverse
it's like?
osmosis?
You know what it's like?
Celsius
wait.
is thin.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example of what it's like.
No calories.
How
that
long does
minus
it take to
water
frost a
liquid
a
phase.
mug?
I'd say a good frost. I'd give 5
2
minutes.
minutes. Not even.
Man.
Because you're dipping it in the water, you put it in the freezer. Same exact theory. It's so thin.
I want to test this. During the break. I don't think it can
Yeah.
freeze in 2 minutes.
That's true.
What?
We can
I
get a
don't-
glass cup.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a glass. We're gonna go put this in the freezer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. I don't think you're gonna have. I think you're gonna have a wet glass.
Okay. All right. As soon as we go to break.
As soon as we go to break, dude.
As soon as we go to break. Because
I kind of feel bad. Like John didn't ever get the chance to do the Zamboni at the game.
I
dude.
know.
dude.
What?
The
That's
great
like
Zambino.
what? That's like the what?
The great Zambino. Wow.
What we have just Adele today.
What's going on?
we have just
Really, really mailing it in.
I don't feel like we are mailing it in.
No, you've been terrible.
That was great
today.
journalism.
You've been terrible today.
What do you mean?
Because
didn't
you
get
weren't
an
even
answer.
close.
How was it great journalism if you don't even
What-
agree
You
with what he
think
just
wait,
said?
so they start off with
Hold on.
hold on, no. They start off with about an inch of ice, which is that. Right?
Mhm.
That's supposed to be about an inch. Now, keep in mind, they're going at it with blades.
I was unaware of that.
No, I'm talking about the skaters.
Oh, the hockey players. Yeah.
Right. And you think
Mhm.
they shave down to the blades and keep doing it that way?
Yeah.
There would be no ice left.
Well, I know that now thanks to John.
Thanks to John.
When you're wrong, you're wrong.
He's a good guy.
Well, we're going to go frost a mug. We'll be back after this. right. I win. What?
First of all, the conditions in which we were doing the experiment were garbage.
Okay, dude.
Okay, we didn't have hot water. It was lukewarm at the most. That was issue number one. And then, I mean, that freezer, it was cold, but it wasn't like.
You're the one who told me it only take 2 minutes.
Yes, it normally only takes 2 minutes, dude.
I don't think that's true.
That is true. Then J Fig's trying to go,
Marcos, you bartend at the Improv?
I have bartended.
Okay,
yes.
so how long do you guys keep those frosty mugs frosty?
He's lying.
Quite some time.
Quite some time.
Yeah, yeah.
Quite
You
some time.
what do
gotta
you-
keep them in there?
When do you do when you run out?
Well, before you run out, you start putting some in there because it
Exactly.
takes quite some time.
It's
If you're a good bartender,
you don't.
of course.
Yeah,
I
you
don't drink beer
Big mistake.
except for Berry Monkey.
Berry Monkey.
Whoa, look! It says it generally takes 3 to 4 hours to freeze water. How's that going to happen in between periods?
By the
Because
way,
it's thin.
I think
It's
I've switched sides.
shout out to Jorge on Twitter.
Oh,
He has
nice.
given us a couple updates on some big stories.
okay, what we got?
Brooks Koepka has commented on the parking cone incident.
Who
yes.
cares?
I
Oh,
personally,
I care.
I'm
This is
invested.
the most interesting story going right now.
Who brought in the cone?
Yeah, that's good.
He says
Hopefully he answers.
on the viral clip of him with the traffic cone yelling at Panthers defenseman Aaron Ekblad. This golf writer says Panthers goalie. He's not. He's a defenseman.
What is going on, Ryder?
There you go.
Quote, I did not bring the cone. He gave up a bad goal. It was a bad pass in the third. I'm a diehard Panthers fan, and he gave up a bad goal. We also have found out, this is from Mike Stevens of the Hockey News. Aaron Ekblad says he does not know Brooks Koepka, who brought a pylon to the Panthers game last week and criticized Ekblad's play. Quote, we're not buddies. So my theory is wrong. It's just that Brooks Koepka hates Aaron Ekblad.
Can I just say this?
He hates his ass.
Minus
Can I
one.
just say this? Under no circumstances am I calling somebody or a friend of mine doing his job a bum.
Minus
Like,
one.
how could you ever think they were friends?
I don't know. I just figured professional sportsman. I figured that was going to be.
Oh, so you think that Draymond Green and was it Dylan
Brooks.
Nah, they're
are
in the
hanging
same-
out?
nah, they're in the same sport. That's different. But like it would be like Draymond Green going to, I don't know, going to an Angels game and be like, Mike Trout, no rings.
My question is, why are they all wearing matching outfits?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't have that answer, J-Fig. I only have the
Where's
answers.
the picture?
We
Well,
need
I have
answers.
a video. I have a video. I'll email
We
it to you.
need answers.
Well, unfortunately, the guy who you when answer the questions doesn't talk.
Ekblad!
Mm.
Anyway, sorry you lost your challenge, though, dude.
And let's also mention that there's probably some alcohol involved.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
He says, hold on. I got another quote from him. He said, he gave him a bad goal, I think midway through the third. I just felt like if they didn't win that game, they weren't going to make the playoffs. I'm a dedicated fan, man. He also stated that he was, quote, hydrated that night.
There you go.
Look, you know what? Brooks Koepka's a good fan.
I'm starting to think now that when we went to Vegas, we were so hydrated that we didn't realize that wasn't the real mariachi band following us.
What?
Have you ever seen How I Met Your Mother?
Yes.
So the day I Shadowbox was not mariachi band night.
Oh, okay.
Was there a mariachi band in that show?
No.
You know what? There was a band following them around the entire arena, and it turns out it was just substances that had them thinking that way.
All right.
You're showing Leroy
I'm
the
showing
video.
Leroy the video. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gosh.
And they all got matching sweatsuits.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
So many more questions then.
You
I
can't
mean, at
be
least he
insulting
answered.
a hockey player while wearing matching.
Like they're Russians.
Logo.
I'm
like
sorry.
that.
I'm not sure if he's allowed to put that there.
Well, it's there.
But Cone, Like, where did he get the cone from then?
He didn't bring it, he said.
Yeah, he just found the cone.
I mean,
there?
maybe
It's
it,
not a highway- it's
one
not
of
a
it,
highway,
it doesn't look like your typical traffic cone.
Hallway.
It looks like a cone for wet floor.
He took it from the parking.
Maybe.
From the bathroom.
Do you think Brooks Koepka is going to be welcome back now, or do you think?
Hell no.
Why? He was the.
I mean, he's a paying customer.
Yeah. Why wouldn't he?
I wonder if
They'll allow him, but not the.
I wonder if Brooks is this passionate about anything else. You think he's going to these games? And
Bryson DeChambeau.
You think he's yelling at?
That's the only other thing he's passionate about.
But like, you think he's like this with the Heat?
No.
No way.
No.
Just the Panthers.
I
Just
want
the
to see him
Panthers.
bring in a cone for that.
He's right though. I mean, like, look, that was a critical loss.
I would say this is that I don't know why a little bit of that liquid courage makes you a better fan. Because people who normally don't cheer put a little alcohol in their system and they yell some of the most vulgar stuff you've ever heard in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like grandma shooting a bird, like a whole bunch of craziness.
Maybe what we need is Aaron Ekblad to go to the next Live tour and just be shouting while Brooks Koepka's in his backswing.
They already have music playing.
During Live?
Yeah.
That's what they're doing?
It's like they
like a
play
rave?
music. Yeah, they play music. They get to wear shorts.
I kind of dig that.
They get to wear shorts.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
both of
I
those
like a
things.
looser atmosphere
So
for my
it'll
for
be
my golf.
interesting.
for
It'll be
sure.
interesting next week because 18 guys that play Live qualify for the Masters.
Is Tiger playing?
Yes. Yeah. Tiger's playing.
Man. How's he gonna do?
Here's how Tiger has been playing since his injury. He has a good day on Thursday or Friday, and then he'll limp, and then he'll have a good day on Saturday or Sunday. But he can't stay healthy enough to play 4 good rounds.
Robbie says Ekblad's gonna bring a beach ball to the Masters when Koepka hits it into the sand.
Yeah.
So he's going straight Happy Gilmore
Yeah.
on him.
That's a point.
Damn you people, this is golf.
Point
I mean,
for
can I just tell you
Witcher.
some of his antics that they showed on the golf course and that Shooter was doing? It's not even real golf. Like you could tell that guy can't golf a lick.
You know what the good part of it was though? They had Happy Gilmore hitting it from like 40 yards away.
Right.
So like nobody could tell as comparison.
Right. Did you you see what is it Dix?
About it.
Dix is doing?
No.
They're doing all these commercials with Chubbs.
I didn't even notice. I haven't seen those yet.
Really?
With
It's all in the hips.
I love that.
It's all in the
Apollo
hips.
Creed's back doing commercials.
Yeah, he
Love it.
does it. I think it's yeah, you know he went to my high school, right?
He did?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Carl Weathers went to your high school?
Dude, you'd be amazed. That little small school.
Did you guys play at the same time?
No. I'm sorry.
I thought it was a fair question. Is that not a fair question?
He's gonna kill me. Please tell me how old Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers is 70 years old.
Way.
Let me see. Carl Weathers' age.
He started Rocky in 72.
Jeez, he's 75.
70. I short trees in 5 years. Then we go to school together.
Yikes, that's a -1.
-1
Was there a statue of Apollo Creed when he went to high school?
for deception.
Get him. Please don't leave. Just the amount of sincerity in the question, too. Like, this wasn't a bit. This was a sincere question. It's so rough.
Did you see him at the reunion?
Carl Weathers is
Oh,
hold on. Carl Weathers is older than my mom and my dad. What are you doing?
oh no.
Dude, he's the same age as Coach Al. Right? He's older than Coach Al. Right.
Looks good for his age.
What an L.
You asked me if I'm like that's like me going to say
Such a stupid question.
hey, did you guys go to school together?
Oh man.
No, he filmed. Rocky was in 70, not 72. Rocky wasn't in 72. Rocky was in like 76, 77.
Still, that's ridiculous.
No, but what I'm thinking,
He's a grown-ass man in that movie.
right. He was all swolled up.
It's a terrible
I was just getting out of diapers, right? And you asked me
He used to play football, though, right?
Huh?
Didn't he used to play football?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a long time ago.
Jeez. He was stopping Zonk.
No, he's barely. He's right around the same age as Zonk.
Oh my God.
What are you doing,
I don't know.
dude? He's 10 years older than Joe Rose, and you asked him if we went to high school together. What are we doing?
He's here praying that the clock is somehow right.
It just keeps it frozen. It won't move. Oh man. Anyway,
Are you done? Because I'm really, when we look back on this show,
Who else is
that
Leroy
ends.
Wade, huh?
When it ends,
would you-
right?
yeah.
We're gonna go back. Remember that day we mailed it in? Yeah, that's the day that cost
Today
us
we did
our
not
job.
mail it in, dude. We did not mail it.
We
Would
did
you-
science.
We did science. We did experiments. All right, let's do this. Okay, I got some football. You want some football? Here's Sean McVay. This is Sean McVay commenting on Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You didn't get that, did you? Huh?
I think I may have, but I was not. I was so not prepared.
right.
It's a
He's
show.
in the Mandalorian.
Oh, I got it.
Sean
I'm ready.
McVay?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
No, Chubbs.
Is he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
and he looks old in Mandalorian.
he does. I always forget he's a Mandalorian though. I gotta get back into Baby Yoda. Do you have it now, Marcos?
Yes.
All right. Sean McVay was asked about Jalen Ramsey joining up with his buddy Mike McDaniel and the Miami Dolphins. This was Sean McVay.
They'll be great. You know, it's funny when I talked to Jalen after he had spoken with Mike. Jalen said, Mike told me that he'll be the best head coach that he ever played for, and I said he might be that, but he'll definitely be the weirdest. That's for sure. Mike's the best, though. Mike and I were spending some time yesterday. I think they'll vibe really well because you talk about two guys that are refreshingly secure in who they are. They've both got a swagger, a confidence, a passion for this game, and I know Jalen's excited. I know Mike's really excited about being able to add him, and even Coach Fangio. I talked to Coach Fangio about him, and there'll be some comfort and familiarity with a lot of the different things that Coach Fangio will ask him to do, and I have no doubt that he's going to shine real bright in Miami.
I feel like Fangio is still calling Sean McVay a whippersnapper.
No, dude, what world do you live in?
What?
Nobody calls it. Old people don't use that word, that phrase anymore.
The old love calling.
When is the last time you heard somebody say whippersnapper? And it wasn't on TV.
He'll be back. The old love attention. Because the old love chest, especially in the park.
So, that's like stereotyping, right? So all the old people in Meisner Park sitting on the park benches playing chess.
The old hate running it back.
You don't think that Vic Fangio has ever referred to Sean McVay as a whippersnapper?
No.
I think he has.
I'm more than sure. I've said this to.
What about snot-nosed punk?
I know. I've said this.
Oh, for sure.
Wait, I said this to a kid that carded me at Publix, right? I said, first of all, I'm not showing you my ID. I have nose hairs that are older than you, right? And I said, you show me a person that has this much gray on their chin and is underage, and we'll talk.
Whippersnapper,
You have to
according
do
to
that, Leroy.
Google, is a young and experienced person considered to be presumptuous or overconfident.
Oh, yeah. Nothing more I hate than a whippersnapper.
I bet when Fangs saw that a 30-year-old got that head coaching gig before he did, he definitely called him a whippersnapper.
No, he had already been fired.
No.
He was
Not back
terrible
then.
in Denver.
Yeah, but he didn't get the Denver job back then. Like
Oh.
Sean McVay's been the Rams coach for a while now.
Yeah.
Like 6 years.
All right.
Fangs was like, I'm a lifer. And whippersnapper gets the job.
That's what they call you up in Palm Beach?
What?
Whippersnapper. Because that's where,
The old love Palm Beach.
That's true.
They do, dude. It's like soon as you say you are leaving Broward County, the median age goes up 15 years.
What about Boca?
Oh,
They love
the old love Boca.
And they love, you know what? The old
Bocata?
love Boca and Botox. All in that center right there.
RVA Richie wants to know what's in that Celsius.
Oh no, dude.
Guess we'll never know. We never got
We
one.
never know. We never got one. That's
Or how many Celsius?
I really do feel like since I cheaped out on getting everybody Celsius, the show's gone very in an angry direction against me. And I don't appreciate it.
Really?
Yeah.
You just accused Leroy of being like 100 years old.
That's true. You did. You did just say he was older than his parents.
You said I was lying about the Zamboni. You think they just shaved the ice and even it out. And the ice is only like a 3/4 of an inch thick. So when a blade digs and scratches that ice, how do you think they make it smooth? Just scratch it down till it gets smooth?
Yeah.
No, you idiot. Because here's the problem. How are you going to know when the whole thing's smooth?
Well, I know that now thanks to John.
No, how are you?
Driver.
If you had to shave the ice, how would you know the whole rink is smooth?
I just figured that's the
No, you fill it up with water and that's how you smooth it out.
You were questioning John.
No, I wasn't questioning John.
Yeah,
the only
you
thing I
were.
asked him is if he ever made the show.
Really? You know what? That's
what?
Even when you're not trying to be an idiot, you're an idiot.
What do you mean?
You ask a guy, have you ever made the show? Really? Like
That's not an appropriate question to ask.
Right? That's like asking the high school vendor, you ever thinking about making a career out of this?
Dude, how many Zamboni drivers do you think there are in South Florida? There's like 4 ice dens down here.
Right.
So, like, yeah, I would think when the opening for Zamboni driver at FLA Live Arena opens up, I would have thought it was the same guy.
Well, what about the one Zamboni guy that ended up being goalie?
I should ask John if he was ever a goalie.
Right. Did you ever play? But no, like sometimes what you think of the world is baffling that you're a grown-ass man and believe these things.
Thank you.
No, that's not a compliment. I'm trying to figure out. Like, see, you're the kind of person that would sing the wrong words to songs, like I was talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He does
And
that
you just
now.
go on your merry way, right? Because, like, okay.
Speaking of music fans, 3 Doors Down is coming to Meisner Park in Boca.
Give us a little bit.
I'm here without you, baby. If you're gonna have me, better hold me, Aquaman.
Aquaman?
No.
We got your chance.
Why would you make that song Aquaman? You don't even like
I hate
Aquaman.
Aquaman, the worst superhero. We've got your chance to get tickets to see 3 Doors Down. All you have to do is go to the contest page at WQAM.com and enter, and you can be going to see 3 Doors Down. It's a Live Nation show. Those tickets courtesy of Live Nation. Go to livenation.com for more great concerts. We had to delay Rats Off a Ship because we got into a giant Zamboni debate. Ergo, we will do Rats Off a Ship next. I didn't know.
Teddy Fat One.
All right. Time to get your floaties on. Get to our favorite Wednesday game. Got diverted last hour because of a heated Zamboni debate. I wasn't expecting that. What's wrong? Me neither.
The fly that hit your forehead is right there next to you.
Get him,
It's coming
Leroy.
back for you
Get him, Leroy.
on the microphone stand.
Careful though. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I really hope that.
Hold on. Wait. Don't do it yet. Don't. Hold on.
Oh,
Man, that was so close. Nope.
Look at him.
It's
Fly into the light.
no.
I tried to snag him. Oh, you know Rex
That
flies?
camera didn't follow you at the
Zeus.
perfect time.
Zeus.
Right.
Zeus hates flies.
Does he really?
Oh my goodness. All you can hear.
Why is there
He'll
a
see a
fly
fly
in
outside.
here?
Here's what he goes. I'm like, yo, dude, you're too slow.
What do we got today for Rats Off a Ship, Jay Fig?
I tell you what, everything on that TV looks good because I'm hungry.
Stop looking at the TV.
Thanks to the terrible choices I made before work. No.
Number one really should be why would you get breakfast at a seafood joint? But
It
number
said breakfast,
one,
lunch, and dinner.
no, there's a reason why you didn't like it. Number one, Lamar Jackson being traded to the Patriots.
I can see it happening.
So you're not Rats Off a Ship.
No, I can see it happening. Why? I mean, look, Bill Belichick is good at this one thing. When everybody thinks all these players or situations will be difficult, he brings them to an organization that has stability and it works out. Nobody in New England had a problem with Randy Moss. Nobody in New England, well, they be okay when he was there, or did he start?
He was fine. No, where did we go? How many games? No, because he only played 2 games.
That was after all of this. Okay. So, but you see,
Some don't work out. Like,
some don't work out.
Ocho Cinco didn't work out there.
No. But
The thing is, though, I wouldn't say the reason this is I'm Rats Off a Ship on this happening because I think they should do it. Honestly, if I was the Patriots, I would do it. But the reason I don't feel like they ever make the splash when the guy's in his prime. Usually it's like
they're definitely not going to do it if they have questions.
Usually it happens when it's like, oh, the guy's a little down, somebody doesn't believe in him.
We get him cheap.
Yeah, them giving a haul up for a star is not what they typically do. If I was the Patriots, I would do it, but I don't. That's why I'm Rats Off a Ship on it happening.
Yeah,
but I'm also kind of hoping it doesn't happen. I'm a little scared.
I could see where he comes from with that. I just think, like, if your two choices are Lamar Jackson and give up a couple of first rounders, which you suck at anyway.
Fair point.
Or keep, what's his name? McCorkle. And keep McCorkle as your quarterback. Right? What do you sell in there? You know, you have to go back to that 25 years line again. Because there are going to be more questions.
Yep.
I'm not Rats Off a Ship. I think these are the kind of moves when nobody thinks the Patriots will do something that they end up with the guy, right? So I'm not going to be Rats Off a Ship on it. I don't see it happening. I just think that they don't have the supporting cast to be able to do it, you know, as far as how they operate.
Sorry. Fixing the video stream.
You know what I love?
What?
It's gonna get bad.
As long as we've been doing this show,
yes,
since this has all been our come to Jesus moment on today's show, we learned about Zambonis.
Great show.
You're a jackass. But back to this. It's hard to be commenting on something that we've talked about, and I'm looking at you, and you're talking to Marcos going, it's hard to concentrate on what I have to say.
I understand. You were saying great stuff, but nobody could hear it on the video.
Why?
Because whichever one of you brought us back,
It was
you
me.
muted the board and you kept you on. So it was reversed. So they couldn't hear. We got to have the board unmuted. Now it's fixed.
Sorry, guys. With whoever it was, I was on a different screen.
It was the ghost of Carl Weathers.
What are you shopping?
Are you
No.
Pay
shopping?
attention, Adele.
She's on shopping websites.
Yes.
I'm not shopping.
I can't
I
see this.
hate online shopping. number 1. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
You online shopping?
Murder
Oh,
supplies.
God.
I can only buy really shoes.
I'm gonna stop doing graphics for the show. Clearly.
Yeah,
no
how
one
dare you?
appreciates it.
Wait. I have to appreciate it. You included me in your little reindeer games.
That's true. You will be doing some graphic posing later.
Anyway.
Yes.
It already happened.
You rats off, J-Fig, you rats off a ship
J-Fig?
on the
I'm
Patriots?
not rats off a ship. I kind of see this
no.
happening.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Makes me
man.
nervous. What about you, Marcos?
I'm rats off a ship
Rats off a ship.
because he's going to stay in Baltimore.
Oh.
Boom.
Wow.
Heard it here first.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know either. I'm just throwing
Seems
stuff.
like that bridge is burned.
I know.
What's number 2, J-Fig?
Wearing the number 0 in football. Is that cool?
Rats off a ship and it being cool in football.
Oh,
I like it in
Rats
basketball.
off a ship.
I think wearing 0 in basketball is cool. You know, like Russell Westbrook looks cool. Gilbert Arenas looks cool. I don't know if somebody in football is going to look cool. I know Calvin Ridley, he came out immediately. He said he's going to 0 once they made that legal yesterday.
Wow.
But I don't know. I don't know how I like it. You like it?
Can I just
Did you
say,
get it though?
Nah.
this fly is annoying the hell out of
I
everybody.
just want to know how they got to this floor.
Hey, so
How did
he probably followed the food up.
I
I'm
know
gonna be
that
honest with you.
I know Javon Holland yesterday, like
That's
for a
right.
second, he was like, "Oh, it goes hard,"
Yeah.
but he then let everybody know that he's not changing his number, which
Oh.
you can't change your number. You're the snowman.
That's
You
what I
got
was
to be
thinking.
8.
Is he going to be the snowball? He switched to 0?
No,
The snowball isn't as menacing as the snowman.
Man.
So
And
there
there's-
needs to be a weight limit on this
yes,
because
no, no
Because
limit on the number.
we don't need no fat number 6s again.
Yep. Well,
Because all you got to do is cut the top half off, and he's a 0.
defensive player of the month.
Yeah, is he back with the team?
I don't think he signed yet.
Scored a
Okay.
touchdown last year.
He did.
Yes.
Who saw that coming?
Zach Sealer
Yeah.
knocking it loose and big man catching it up. We got to tell you what. There's Zach Sealer, but take care of
Yeah.
Christian Wilkins.
For sure.
Sealer it on up.
He doesn't need a cosigner, Marcos.
Oh, man. It's a good.
You make it worse.
Do you think it looks cool? Do you think 0 looks cool?
If it's on, like, you can't do it. You can't put 6 on Ingram or 0 on Ingram.
So you got to be a wide receiver.
Ingram need to
or-
go ahead on and get 2 numbers.
What's the biggest position I can wear it? Linebacker?
You got to be like Michael Parsons, though. You got to be like fit.
Yes, you can't be portly.
Mm.
Van
And have
Ginkel wouldn't
0.
look good in a 0.
No.
He looks good, just not in a 0.
I would say DBs, wide receivers,
Running back?
maybe running back. If you do running back, you gotta do linebacker.
Quarterback?
Ooh,
Quarterback.
a
You know what
0
number Bernie wore in college?
20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
19 in the league because they wouldn't let him wear 20.
That's stupid.
That is
Should've,
stupid.
though. I know it's the rules. So you rats off a ship on a look cool or not rats off a ship?
I'm rats off for shit.
Rats
Like,
off
why is
for
everybody getting so excited about an additional number? Right. Like,
J-Fig, what about you?
I'm rats off a ship.
Wow.
Rats off a ship.
What about you, Marcos?
I think it looks cool. I'm not rats off a ship, but for certain people.
I don't think it is cool.
Marcos.
Yep.
None personal.
I can't wear 0.
Yo, no.
Heard. Just making sure.
Number 3,
Two
J-Fig.
numbers. 2 numbers.
Yeah.
Believing in Vic Fangio, that he isn't grumpy.
Do we have this claim from Mike McDaniel? I don't know.
I don't know. By all testaments, some people have. There's been some reputation as Vic has gone through his career that he might be grumpy or something. I don't know. All I know is in our office, he's the most cheerful, happy-go-lucky guy there. So it's been a great off-season experience that I'm excited to build upon.
Leroy.
You not buying it?
When you have to try it that hard, to tell somebody of the personality of somebody else. Like, come on.
You think Vic Fangio is like starting the Office like fantasy baseball league? Because I don't see that happening.
He probably still calls it a rotisserie league. Right? No, I just think, listen, there's certain things just because you've been around a while that annoy you, and with coaches especially. And so from that standpoint, some players are going to view him as a curmudgeon because of the mistakes they make and how annoyed he is by those mistakes. But there's very few coaches who are just angry all the time. I mean, they've said about Nick Saban
That's true.
when he was in Cleveland, but early.
And
But,
was he?
Dude, no lie.
Hmm?
You know, like, so we have like, so say the coach would be up here when we meet, and the offense would sit up front and the defense would sit in the back. And then when Bill got done talking, they'd close the little divider, and then the defense would meet in offense. At least 3 times a day, we'd have to go over there and say, Nick, look,
calm down.
Right. And their defense was ranked top 5 every year he was there, but he's still, you know, and
So quit asking.
They didn't complain about him.
Who was
They didn't
more
say it was
mean, him or Cam Cameron?
But Cam Cameron was a wide receiver coach. So you're already yelling at divas, right? Which, like, you know what I mean? It's just like it's a weird thing.
The Leroy Horde coaching tree is very impressive.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I had well, let's start with my quarterback is the head coach at Michigan now. Jim Harbaugh.
Yep.
Actually, a guy I played on the team with is the athletic director. I've known him his whole life since he was 10. Then Cam Cameron.
Yep.
Les Miles was offensive line coach.
Loves the grass.
Gary Moeller.
Actual grass, not weed.
Gary Moeller.
I was very confused for a second.
Gary Moeller was the he was an offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach in Cincinnati. He was the head coach. Who else? Then to get to Cleveland, Cleveland, they had stud. They had stud.
We don't have time for the whole thing though.
No.
Yeah. But it was impressive. But it's impressive.
I gotta tell you, today
I have to find out if Jay Figs rats off a ship or not.
Is it on paper?
Oh, that's a good call.
Is it on paper?
On paper, Leroy has a lot of famous coaches.
No.
Whether or not he's grumpy?
Yes.
Nah, I don't think so.
I'm rats off a ship.
Marcos?
Rats off a ship.
I'm also rats off a ship.
You believe he's a grump?
I do believe he's grumpy.
he's not a grumpy.
The older grumpy.
Rats off a ship.
Well, at least he's younger than
Carl
Weathers.
I'm telling you right now, though, dude. Look, this team, the Heat, they're coming together. It's coming together, dude. I really do feel like this is different.
All right.
I don't feel like I'm being overly anything.
Don't
I don't feel like I am. I think that something just feels different over these last couple.
Here's O'Neal on the drive, gets it to Harris, 3 on the shot clock. He goes to the Dinwiddie. He gets it to Bridges, 3 ball at the end of the shot clock. It goes right in front of the Miami Heat bench, and Bridges puts on a post party for those sitting on the bench. It's 122-92. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 30-point game with 5:30.
Let me tell you something right now. Heat Sixers ain't going to. Gentlemen sweep. They own that team. Let me tell you something right now, dude. The Sixers don't want them. They don't want them.
8:05, fourth quarter. Bridges is something else. Mid-post float up, and he got it to go.
Makes it look easy, doesn't he?
On the left side. Yeah, I mean, it really does. And now showcasing as a number 1, he can carry the load.
I'm telling you right now, though, dude. Look, this team, the Heat, they're coming together.
Tried to get to Zeller on the move. He bobbled it. Barnes has it. One the other way. Kicks it to Achua. 3 ball. Splash on the left side of the arc. A precious moment. His first making 3 tries from downtown.
Meep, meep.
I'm going to do 15 minutes of Heat when they do 15 minutes of Heat. 5 minutes, 7 minutes.
That was a bit off. Huh? That was a bit off.
I try to talk you into this all the time, dude. I say, hey, calm down. No need.
I am what I am, man.
Look, getting ready for getting ready.
Getting for opening day tomorrow?
Oh.
I'm excited. I am excited. I'm not going to lie.
Big League Chew.
We will be broadcasting live from Lone Depot Park tomorrow. Very excited. I'm also going to be doing some in-game guest hosting on the Tron, doing a T-shirt toss. I'm very excited about that. Look, if you want T-shirts tomorrow, you show phrases at me. I'm aiming T-shirts at you. All right? Boots on the ground!
Flip-flopper!
No. You're not getting a T-shirt if you say that. You're not getting a T-shirt if you say that.
I'll throw you a T-shirt.
The old love T-shirts!
Oh, man, I hope the old don't beat me up at this game tomorrow.
Dude.
I gotta be careful. Head on a swivel. Head on a swivel. But I can't wait. I'm excited. Baseball gets going tomorrow. Goosey's galore, dude. It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one. I cannot wait. What day today was? Man, you really are. You look like a skip right now.
What do you mean?
Like you're I don't know if
Well,
it's the old double switch.
Here's why. Perhaps in my efforts to enjoy some gum, I didn't realize that the born on date might be a little. It's been in my bag for a while.
Oh, wow. How long has it been there?
I don't know. I got to chew the hell out of it just to get it.
Isn't that from October?
Could be.
Could be. Can't rule it out.
Can't rule it out.
Give me a weather update from the Nebesman and Dover Law Firm, youraccessattorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7. Call them at 866-954-MORE. Leroy, Windowplex.
Wind's kind of calm. I can tell from here. Wind's coming out of the east. Say at about 10 miles an hour, and it's about 83 degrees.
How'd you do, Marcos?
Oh, no, he's right. He's totally right. He said that it was 82 degrees, and it is partly cloudy, and the wind is coming out of Leroy. Where'd you say the wind was coming out of?
East.
It's coming out of the east. Good job, Leroy.
See the plane? Always look at the planes. Look, plane. Right to left. Wind's coming out of the east.
Now, when do I steal second base, Leroy? Because with this gum that you're chewing.
Grab the ear. That's
I
an indicator.
told you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't realize it was going to be so.
I hope we don't have that sensitive tomorrow.
Oh,
Have what?
the sensitive ump.
That sensitive JT Real Muto.
Oh.
Yeah. He knew he made a mistake, dude. He just doubled down. You got to double down.
He's dug in.
He pulled a Tobin.
He couldn't just go, you know what? That was
Yeah,
harsh,
true.
JT. He
My
goes,
bad.
nope.
My bad.
Get out of here.
And then my favorite is what they just stand there. My decision is final.
Yep. Skip Schumacher, his lone ejection is against the Marlins. So now they get ejected with the Marlins. It's exciting. Exciting time. I'd love a good manager umpire scrap.
How can you be Skip Schumacher and then be a player? Doesn't sound right.
He was a good player.
I know.
He was a good player for a long time.
Just saying. It just sounds weird. Hey, why they interviewing Nick Saban in this dungeon?
Yeah, what?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. What's he? Is he talking about like Bryce Mitchell or something?
Unless somebody just like climbed and was hiding in his closet in the hotel room.
What's
and
up
got
with
him?
that?
It is 1:40 p.m. Why is it so dark in his room?
No,
And
who's
The
in it?
lamps are really doing a good job.
They're doing nothing.
It looks like he's like in a haunted mansion or a haunted hotel or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's true. The
Howie Hills. That's
the
where he
ghost
is.
of
My man, Mad Dog. He always does the open hand gestures.
Yep,
Look,
that is him. As
Powerful.
far as the Heat tonight, you guys will be able to hear that, of course, here on 560 WQAM. Kyle Lowry, I got an injury report from Ira Winderman's Twitter. Kyle Lowry out tonight as part of back-to-back management. Jimmy Butler with his neck, probable. Gabe Vincent. Spo did say Gabe Vincent was banged up last night. That if they were a little bit more, if they didn't have the injuries, that he may have not played. So I'll give Gabe a pass because he's handsome. But everybody else, you stunk up the joint, other than Tyler. All right, better bounce back tonight. I'm talking to you, Bam. Let's get it going, dude. Huh? Up.
play 82 games. Periodically, you're gonna have a bad one.
I mean, he's had like a
bad
slumps,
stretch.
little slumps. Yeah, bad stretch.
You do realize what they asked Bam to do, right? And he plays more than Jimmy.
No, but he really hasn't. Even on defense, looks a little lost.
Probably just tired, dude.
Maybe. I don't know. But I don't have time for tired. Okay. Snooze button time is over. We had that. It was called the Nets game. And the Raptors game. And that Magic game in overtime.
You can point to more games than that.
And the
dude.
Spurs game.
Okay.
And
Like you lost to the Spurs and Magic in one calendar year is laughable.
and the Bogdanovich game.
It's
lot of
always a
games.
Bogdanovich game.
It's always a Bogdanovich
Or
game.
Vucevic.
Oh, enough of these guys already, dude. Enough of these guys.
Oh, there's two Bogdanoviches, right?
Yeah.
And
There's
they're not related.
Bojan, he's on the Pistons, and Bogdan, he's on the Hawks.
They both just make threes.
Yep, light it up.
Not related though.
Not related.
Wow.
We did this research. And I should mention before we get out of here today, for all our Canes fans out there, there is a Heat Canes conflict on Saturday night. Canes will be on the Shark, 104.3 the Shark. Pre-game starts at 8 p.m. Joe Zagacki, of course, has your call from Houston as the Canes have a couple more wins from a championship, all right? The Owls are also a couple wins away from a championship, but we're just one win away each. One win away each from an all South Florida championship.
Which would be crazy.
Crazy.
The odds would have been 2 billion to 1 before the season
That's
started.
right. That's right. I think it's absolutely nuts, but here we are on the verge. That's what we are. We are on the verge of crazy and awesome. Crazy and awesome. So for all our Canes fans out there looking for the Canes game on Saturday, you're rolling around, telling you right now, I'll keep reminding you, 104.3 the Shark is where you guys are going to check it out. Dade South has tweeted out, Leroy Horde and Carl Weathers meeting up after third period with the old Predator handshake.
God, that guy's good.
Point
He is.
for Twitcher.
He is good. Okay, so they interviewed Nick Saban in the dark for Alabama spring practices. That's what that was there for?
Dio don't like the sunlight.
Apparently not.
Wait, you know what?
Hmm?
Guess who's still younger than Carl Weathers?
Oh God,
Nick Saban.
Wow. Well, sorry, man.
The only person that's older than Carl Weathers is Pat Riley.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
And you asked me if I went to school with him.
I apologized.
You really thought we were the same age, dude?
I knew as soon as it came out
He
of
was
my mouth.
50 for like Rocky 5.
When it came out of my mouth, I was like, that's stupid. But it was too late.
You don't have a shut-off valve?
I just knew he played football, and I was like, well, what era did he play football? Like, when did he play football?
The era of my birth.
But then thinking about it, I was like, damn, played football a long time ago. because Rocky was a long time ago. Rocky was like 50 years ago.
Right.
I was off.
I was 4.
Not bad.
It was later than that. It was mid-70s.
Okay, but so it was almost 50 years ago.
Yeah.
You excited for baseball tomorrow?
Yeah.
Goosies. J-Fig. You excited for baseball tomorrow?
I'm really excited, actually.
Marcos.
Are you going to show up or are you going to wait till they run out of tickets?
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
I will be there.
Wow. You know, that's that's what she gave to Washington right before he said his last squawk.
I can't hear the television.
Now, why all of a sudden is she the Wicked Witch of the West? I'll get you, my pretty.
That's the sign.
I'm out. Murderer in the room.
Marcos. Talk to you tomorrow, man.
Oh, okay, cool.
He doesn't live life on Twitter, Tobin. He's one of the old. Free dinners. The old love free meals. Good for you, dude. Whoa.
Whoa, what's going on here? What just
What
happened?
the hell was
here?
that? Carl Weathers went to your high school?
Dude, you'd be amazed. That little small school.
Did you guys play at the same time?
No.
I'll see y'all when I see y'all.